Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
I was about to warm up my voice, then I realized, oh yeah, it's Benny.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, alright, let's leave.
Goodbye.
Back it up.
Bye. Bye, Lo.
Bye, 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 bye.
Fuck you.
He's bisexual.
How good?
I didn't know that.
How good.
Are you trying to talk?
Bye, Lo.
Okay.
Hi.
Lo, good.
Alright.
Good, Lo. Bye. Hell?
I think she's broken, guys.
Greetings.
Okay, alright.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie.
Why do you have Americans in pie?
Guys,
It's kinda gross, it's too fat for you.
guys, first off, apple pie is pretty good. Second off, we're going to start things up today as soon as we can so that we can get going into what may be. You remember what we're calling it?
The interdorm brawl.
That's the basic of it, yes. There were more words, but we'll go with that. There's a few more
I
words.
like the idea that we're just calling it the brawl between two dorms.
There was more words to it before, but I'll give you that. I'll give that to you. We're gonna go into the room. And who wants to tell us what happened last time?
Alright, I'm pretty sure it's my ball this time, so let's start rolling. So last time in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DARPS, we are in the school, just in case you've forgotten. You may think otherwise, but we're still here. The team decides to do one of the most important things that I've ever heard from Grandma. And it's, oh shit, we can eat breads of the draw variety.
You can eat bread!
Of the draw variety. And they all go over to the central part of the cafeteria, and that's where the girl from the card shop was. Thankfully, she didn't lose all of her jobs immediately, like with the economy right now. That shit would have been fucked. Anyway, we talked to her. So it turns out how the entire drawbread economy goes here. It's once a week, it restocks, and everyone can fight each other to death about it. But there's a little bit for us. So we decided to go in there and draw for breads. The breads were alright.
You got pretty good breads. Pretty okay breads.
One of us actually did get some kind of witch of the egg variety. So that's the good news. So us were just eating entire pieces of salami.
Depending on our economic status was how good the bread was.
I don't think that's how it works.
It
But
was last time.
It could have been.
Oh shit. Before you get into like, hold up,
Draw
give me your
better,
social
poor
security
guy.
number. Anyway, we go out. We're making our way out, and we come out. We notice Vasa and her entire squad of fuckable femboys, and obviously we haven't talked to them because we have one person here who's roommates with Vasa and has no sorts of feelings about her. So it turns out that the original idea is they were gonna leave over to obviously the best part of the entire Neo Domino. They're gonna go to Eclipse to unfortunately not partake in gambling, but actually try to find some sort of artifact, which may be in the Eclipse. And as the team sort of comments a little on, you know, the bullshit that be going on, because bullshit do be going on, the conversation on the weird biobands and how weird they are and how we don't understand them comes up. And while, you know, they just toss them to them and see if they can investigate the bullshit, someone goes, well, I guess maybe, I don't know, it reminds me of a shadow charm. And if you remember from last campaign, shadow charms are like Millennium items, but they're not the Millennium items. They're items that have the kind of, how do I explain it? They do things with the universe, but they're not like the Millennium items with capital T, capital M, capital I.
The Millennium items are shadow charms. Shadow charms aren't the Millennium items.
That's the word, yeah.
Not all
They're
shadow
not-
charms.
They're not the big thing, they're like the classification of them. So, discussing that, it's like, well, maybe. I mean, it is kind of, we understand that it's sucking the energy out of something. And by discussing this really, really hard, Basso just goes, okay, I guess I'll stay just to see what the fuck this is about. I suppose I'll have to cancel my road trip. And while they're talking as well, again, we talked to a couple of the other guys who apparently we only know the one of them. We only know Zod. The other guy's still unnamed. I'm named fuckboy number 2. And we talk a little, and he's like, "All right, good luck with that." He shakes their hands, except for apparently Gregor gets shocked by his mark, and it's like, "Well, you should go be more vocal." Something that Gregor's never been in his life, as we all know. So the team walks all the way back to the place where they all live, which is this Labrador. And we have our beautiful, beautiful, most incredible, amazing individual, which I mean, Taliesin, obviously, goes.
Yeah.
I'm hyping you up in the recap. I hope you don't eat shit in this game. He continues to investigate more on the nature of the weird biobands and mostly learns a couple of things. First of all, it has a whole bunch of different areas. So basically it's like Slifer, Raw, and Novelist kind of settings. Plus another one, which appears to be some sort of master control or something. God knows what it does. But all these are just kind of locked into their setting, although he does figure out that I guess if you put some gold that thankfully was inside the box that has exactly everything that he would ever need given to him by the devil from the Bible. Except it no longer has everything. He has everything that he would need for his exact tasks, which has been done. So that's as much as the box is going. The point is, he has some gold and he can use it to do other things. And instead of immediately enriching himself, he ponders for 2 seconds about maybe giving it to someone else, which is the most amount of sympathy that Taliesin ever could do. Is die a little bloody. That's it. That's the last time he could do it.
Am I a good person after all?
You thought about another human being for 3 seconds. I'm so proud of you. You could keep this up and you might even be tolerable at parties.
I'm not?
Anyway, so while that's happening, we have Gregor proceed to fail to sleep for around like an hour because that's what chili dogs do to you, apparently, chili sandwiches. And we find out that Sammy very much is insistent on going for this entire breaking into the raw dorm shit, though apparently he has never understood how to commit a crime, which is really strange considering he is studying law. Though I guess not all law students are delinquents, and if I say that out loud, it's going to have some weird comments on the internet if I actually continue on that. So the point is, they talk a little. Gregor says to not do that by talking a little bit about why he got arrested, TBD, gambling.
No way.
Turns out that it was very straightforward. Thank you, Moriard. But he did get broken out by his stepmom, who apparently is very powerful, very beautiful, very powerful, much like the lumpfish. And while they talk about that a little bit more, it's like, well, all right, I won't do the stupid thing I was going to do, and we'll do the marginally less stupid thing that you guys are planning to do. And they shake hands, and then they shake hands, and they shake hands, and it's good. We're good in there. Meanwhile, in the morning, we have Caitlin with Basa again, talking a little bit and examining the scales, which are, the thing, the entire ass Millennium item that apparently is being kept around. And Boss is really trying to ascertain if there is some sort of Millennium item in the Eclipse. And, well, Caitlin has hands of gold, so she just sits around and she goes, all right, so where is it? And apparently the Millennium Eye, is in the Eclipse. Admittedly, this should have been seen coming, considering it is a place where a lot of gambling happens, and having a gigantic eye that lets you... It's not gigantic, but you get the point.
Get it? See it coming? Well,
No, I mean, thank you for laughing. I do work very hard. That's why I intended it and said it aloud. That's obviously why. Anyway. it's a place where you'd expect it to be. But based on this information, they do go and actually try to ask it a couple more questions. At which point, I have to clear my throat. Oh God, what did I just open? Okay, we're fine. They ask it a couple of questions. I accidentally opened the music player. I got scared. So the important question that gets asked here, and others too, but they do lead up to basically the same answer here, is that Mr. Price, which is, in case you've forgotten, the raw dorm leader, may be using a spirit or being used by a spirit, and at least we know that whatever it is extremely dark, like super fucking like, or you know how the scales measure light and dark, like really dark, like you get the point. The point is it's fucked. So the team coalesces again, having this information. They exchange other informations regarding, everything else that has been discussed. They do come to some decisions. Jem proceeds to not explain anything about what she's doing, just that she has a deck that she got, and everyone's like, yeah, I mean, that's fine if your family gave you a deck. And it's like, well, I don't really care about them, but now I feel bad. And the team's like, you know what? You don't have to do anything. It's fine. We'll take care of it. And we also confirm that in case if anything happens, that's the narrative thing there. If anything happens, we at least have Sam as a change here. So next morning, something does capital H happen. The team goes over, gets everyone. We find out that Nadia is very unconscious. Apparently, she was visited at some point, but we don't know why. But she is sitting there, apparently was in a duel, and the duel's still going.
The random number generator fucking hates Nadia.
I like how Nadia's just been eating ass the entire campaign so far.
It could have been any of the three of them. It could have been any of the three of them, or the fucking upperclassmen. But it was Nadia again.
It just means that Nadia levels up faster than the other NPCs. She's getting the experience.
She's eating about as much shit as Donovan was, so that's about fair. So, fusing our heads together, we all successfully beat the duel. So, at least the stamina drain doesn't happen to her. And there we all go to check on our beautiful upperclassmen. I was about to say upperclassmen. I'm not gonna stick that. We all go check.
Upperclassmen.
Upperclassman. That's his full name. Anyway, Gray does actually beat his duelist and beat him into fucking submission. And we learn at least two things. First of all, yeah, there he is. Did we ever name you something?
He's
okay, I'll name you Failure Johnson.
Failure Johnson? Why did his parents name him Failure?
No, it's a nickname.
Yeah, they named his actual name's Johnson. His nickname is Failure.
What about?
Wait, Failure Johnson? My mother was gonna name me Failure.
What about that? What about
Phil? Okay, no, I got you.
Failure?
Phil L. Johnson.
Phil L. Johnson. They gave him the L.
Hulk Hogan.
So anyway, don't worry about Phil. The point is that we are at least aware, or at least believe, that some Raws were sent here to deliberately tire people out because of the bans. We don't have evidence of the other person, but we have also learned that Nadia's roommate has mysteriously moved on to Raw. Good for her. I'm sure that was nice for her.
Also, other students went to Raw up the Cypher dorm, apparently.
Apparently, the recruitment line's still going up strong. I'm gonna destroy that man's penis when I get to him.
Oh.
But the point, not sexually. Anyway, Venture is notified. Who, again, reminder that Venture is here. It's good to know that this shit never does end for him. And he goes, okay, so you guys are telling me all this, and we're filing a report with, we named you Susan. So Susan, dude. And we're filing a report, and the team goes, no, wait, no, we don't want you to end up canceling this event. No, I know that they tried to apparently incapacitate us, but we do really want to go for this. And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure that's gonna go well if you try to rebel against establishment? Something that's really close to Mr. Venture's heart. And we all go, no, we can take it. We can do it. And he's like, well, I guess if you say so, Susan, you get cog blocked for another session on actually getting to file an inquiry.
Well, she did file an inquiry. I helped her do it.
Well, she doesn't get this one. And having all that information put in secure, the team goes ahead and they go meet up with Professor Records, and they're like, all right, let's go in there and do our thing. At which point she goes, wait. The most important thing is presentation. And she pulls out the slightly less garbage bikes that we've ever seen.
Yeah!
You're a villain, all right. Just not a super one.
Look at all these bikes.
You're a villain, all right, but not a super one. And the team rides in there in their beautiful formation and helmetless, and they arrive at the stage where I'm sure nothing bad will literally ever happen.
Good job.
This will be a totally normal duel.
Good job. Clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap.
Oh, damn it, Discord's doing that thing again.
No, it's not.
For me.
No, it's not. Thank you very much for all of that. I'm gonna give you 2 hero dice for that.
Yeah, that's not worrying at all.
Yeah, now you have these 2 hero dice. Look at you. Them 2 hero dice.
Yeah, I have 4. I got so many.
They're great. And you know, they go great with your 4 penis towers.
Yeah, baby! I can cap one of them with it. Oh. I can cap
Oh
them
no. So we're gonna say if any
Glad
of them
that it
fall.
worked.
We're gonna say that if any of them fall, you lose them.
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
But yes, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Before we continue on, there are a couple of things I want to say.
Okay.
Both of the other games, both the Zelda game and the Kingdom Hearts game, had their respective funds filled out, mostly by the usual people who do those things.
The usual suspects.
The usual suspects. One of them in particular, Fake Person, did the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts fund. So that's big funny. Which does mean that we are going to hopefully be getting somewhere around 10 new cards, 5 of which from each game, maybe more, maybe less, who knows. That will be of some of the things from those games. So maybe we'll get some equip cards from certain things. Maybe we'll get some crazy heartless monsters in the thriller archetype. Who knows? We'll see what goes down.
Yeah, baby.
But I wanted to mention that is happening. It may take a while, just so that I don't slow down on the other things I'm doing, because I am also making 2 other packs currently for other things, and I also have to get back into doing the next fan pack as soon as I can. But we do want to make sure that goes on. Oh shit! A dead Twitch channel just gave us weird. Anyway,
That's
You can
crazy.
say my name.
Say my name!
I don't know if I can.
The name we're using, not my dead name currently.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello.
Back, Aaron. Mwah.
But
Hello.
yeah, that is something that will be happening soon. That being said, everyone, as each of you rolled in, some of you were able to handle your bikes decently well. Most of them were attached to a bit of a choreography. They had the dual, they add the AIs inside the bikes handle most of everything. None of you were able to have too much of a problem with them. Thanks to the dual AIs, you don't have to wear helmets. It's preferred you do, especially if you don't have the dual AIs turned on or the bike AIs turned on. But hey, they were all turned on. It was fine. As each of you rolled in to a lot of clapping and cheering by your peers who were making their way into the under section of the main building. As you guys roll into the main section, you do find in front of you, over by where the elevators are, what appears to be Professor Price, staring at all of you as you approach on your bikes.
Just the smile to end all smiles on his face.
Upon you guys getting out onto them. Unfortunately, there's no way to bring the bikes into the actual duel arena.
We have to park them kind of awkwardly outside.
You were just showing off to the people outside. It's fine. You do get off of your bikes. You do notice that these bikes are very they're not any that you would expect to see at like a actual tournament setting or anything, any of the actual formula circuits or anything like that, or I guess the fortune circuits now is what they're called. But they are nice enough. They aren't completely junk bikes, but they are nice enough. They're not completely up to the school bike standard, but hey, they have a lot more fucking budget now, so maybe you'll get better bikes later. As each of them are parked and you guys come off of them, you find that Professor Records makes her way over toward where Professor Price is and lets a joyous exclamation and goes to grab his hand to shake it. You see her grab his one giant meaty arm with both of her hands in a position where she lowers herself a lot more so as he is looking even more towering over her. As she's shaking his hand and talking with him, you note that a lot of his aggression seems to immediately go away as he is being talked up and greeted by your guys' teacher. At first he looked like he was about to make his way over to the six of you, but immediately upon getting interrupted by Professor Records, he is in a very energized conversation with her.
That is right, girl super mom. Thank you, girl boss.
He's like, oh, Professor Records. He casually threw the rock away.
Just puts the taser away. It's like, how are you? As she is doing this, you guys note as she seems to look over a thing of papers that he has with, again, an over exclamation of like interest. You notice she sort of bends over to look at them, again lowering herself even more in front of him, as you see a note sticking to the back of her shorts with it just seems to have an arrow on it pointing over toward the elevator.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Caitlin immediately sees this, as does Gregor. The others see it immediately, like a couple of seconds after.
No.
Listen, you don't stare at that way. You actually do. Come in there.
Well,
as you guys are told to make your way over there, Miss Records looks as if she is going to talk up Professor Price for a little while longer. All of you make your way down toward where the duel arena is. You guys have only been here a couple of times over the year. The very first time you guys were here was the opening ceremony. There was a bit of a interest in it, since it looks as if the technology that is in this area is a little bit old. rather large, but a little bit crazy. There are wires sticking out everywhere. There are different kinds of areas. There's no like humongous screens or anything to look at. It just seems to be a large area surrounding a dual field. As you guys get there, I'm gonna move you all over to the big black void that is over here.
The beautiful black void.
It's wonderful. We all love the huge black void. I'm waiting for the game to tell me that it's okay.
Just like Miss Records has.
As-
Black boy.
Oh!
Wow.
You find that a lot of people have been lined up, moved about, are over in the stands doing their things. None of them are incredibly like packed up. One side of the area seems to have more slifers than the others. One side of the area seems to have more raws than the others. The teachers are sort of interplaced wherever they wish to be. But there is a large amount of the student body and others surrounding the area as you guys come in. I'm gonna grab all of these guys as well. They're all
Drew
over
become
here.
a slifer? So should I move her to
Don't
slifer?
worry about that. Hold
Okay.
Lord in
on. Hold
heaven.
your horses.
Hey, I listen.
Hold on to your horses, will you?
No.
The raws will be over in the raw section. There's mostly raws in this room, as you guys can tell.
Kind of a huge population.
Yeah, there are, as you guys come in, you guys would notice that there are a lot more raws than there are anybody else in this room. As far as
I'm feeling a little hot on the collar right now. This is me.
there are
That's to be expected,
more
right?
raws than any. What are you fucking doing here? Get out of here.
And
Who the fuck moved him over here?
It was me.
Just sort of pushing everybody around. If you guys want to move these guys around, you can.
Yeah, okay, sure, it's fine. Like I knew, like the great majority was raw, but I'm not, I wasn't used to seeing it with my eyes like that.
You're not used to seeing them with my eyeballs. Those eyeballs that I have, that I'm
I do.
using.
They're very huge for being eyeballs.
Probably because you're usually staring at assets.
All right, okay. We were all
Assets?
staring at assets back there.
But
Quantity of. Are you done with the asses? Okay.
as you guys enter, you will see over on the right side of the area what appears to be your opponents. A lot of raws seemingly standing over in the other section. You see what appears to be the usual suspects over there. Grace and Grody do seem to have been, or not Grace and Grody, Grace and Pitts, who you guys know to be Grody, do seem to be two of the ones that are over by where everything is. You also see Felix over there, Benny. And you also see, standing over with them,
Dan.
which is why I told you not to worry
Switch
about
team
it.
to blue.
Switching sides.
The teams have auto-balanced.
As you see all of the different raws that are standing down at the field, you do note that these will most likely be the 6 opponents you guys will be facing. Not entirely sure who's facing who or anything of that nature, but it does look like all of the ones with faces are down at the bottom.
All the face ones and fucking Mr. Discount Cunningham from the series for the hit game trauma team for the Wii is here.
As all of you approach, currently each of you are making your way in. You know that both the teachers are up in the area above. Is there anything you guys would like to do before making your way over toward the left-hand side, which you're guessing you guys will be going to?
I got nothing in mind.
Going to flick hair and dramatically march to it. Make sure everyone knows I'm here and I'm ready.
I'm also asking, none of you are you guys wearing your uniforms or not? Since this is a Raw versus Slifer
I
event.
think we should be on the rep. I do think we should be the repping.
It'll be funny if we want.
Believe me, I think he needs to be in this form.
As you guys make your way over to the left-hand side, you do find, upon getting over there, there is some cheering from the Slifer sides.
All four people.
You
still
note
here.
that there's these guys.
Frederick, Jorge, Kyle, Lance, and Jody.
There are more Sliffers on this side than I thought there would be.
Where's Shade, the girl whose number I got?
Were they a Slifer?
Yeah,
Oh, let me look.
she was meant to be rooting for me.
Where are
She
you
was
at?
meant to be rooting for me.
I found Cornholio.
Cornholio, bring him over here.
You may have not made a token for her.
Oh, did I not make a
because
token
it was
for
during,
you?
yeah, it was during the dice tool stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what then.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Tell me what.
I will tell you what.
Belvin
They
Cornholio
were
is keeping the
actually-
dream alive.
They were actually a Raw spot. No. There
I
you
believe it.
go. Here they are. Right there.
Hey, there she is. I will wave to her.
You
I
now,
shall roll smash.
upon looking over to all the people who are there, you now understand. Yeah, we probably don't need a bigger door.
I think we're fine.
With
Yeah, we need a bigger
everybody
door.
having moved over to Raw and potentially some of them maybe going to Obelisk, who knows? There's not a lot of other people besides you guys,
That's fine.
but they're here.
It's a little scary to see with your own eyeballs.
Quantity over quality. I see that the group matches their leader.
Hold on, I'm noticing that there's. Give me 1 second.
A pretty even amount of Rod and Slifer at the moment,
What are you
and
talking about?
and also very little Obelisk.
All four Obelisk students are left.
All four Obelisk students.
Obelisk the Tormentor. Hey guys, they had enough room for me this year. Everyone kept going to Raw, so I did the thing.
I like how the
Bruh.
only one in this screen is just Bella, I think.
There we go. I
Oh,
brought in
Lord.
some more.
Oh, fuck, God. Oh, baby. Here we go. Let's spread them around. Let's start naming them and shit for no reason.
No reason. There's reason. It's so they'll have names.
It's so true. They have a soul if you gave them the name.
Hi, Zion.
Hold on, and you said we need some obelisks.
Just one.
No.
Two.
Just to hit it home, what all Kate's missing. Most of the obelisks are girls.
You could be in Valhalla right now.
No, here you go. Here she is.
I wave at her. She blushes and looks away.
She goes over to the Raw side to cheer on the Raws.
So, I don't want to assume that weird things are gonna happen. But on the off chance that in the end Jones and Price do their duel, Kate, you should do everything you can to get that bioband to him, alright?
Sure, but it won't get to that point.
Exactly.
Jones and Price are only going to be dueling if all of you and Miss Records fail.
Again,
That's the last resort.
it's the last,
At that point, you
resort.
guys have failed.
Yeah, we failed.
Exactly.
At that point, we just don't help because it'll be a FE to Jones.
This is also true. Jones is hiding shit.
Everyone's hiding shit.
Oh, you gotta hide shit.
Why you
The
gotta
fuck?
be so sus?
Meow. There we go. Now the teachers and guests are over here. Not all the guests. There is one other guest. Where's he at? I got him out earlier. There he is.
What are you doing here?
Ain't no fucking way.
What are we on no fucking way? Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he does have Professor in his name, so I guess.
All right, come on, dude, act natural.
Raku, is she here or is she fucked off?
Who?
Raku. That
I
one.
don't know if she would be here because that would have her required. No, you know, this area is open to the public. You guys had it open to the
Yeah, it's very
public.
public open.
Where's
Yep.
she at?
Literally, I put her right here.
I don't know where
Literally,
right
the
here is.
chancellor. It's where the arrows are.
Oh, there you go. There.
Because
Well,
the
good for
chancellor was
her.
like, "All right, students, don't tell anyone I told you to do this. But push flyers out the side of the building."
I'll move her over there where the like regular people are sitting probably. These guys
Fuck
over here with
yeah.
the raw or with the slifers. Perfect. Maybe there are
Everyone is
too many.
here.
Maybe there are too many slifers now. Maybe George went to being a raw. Maybe George.
Good
Maybe
boy,
George is a
George.
maybe
Maybe
George.
George and Kyle went to Raw.
Yeah. Maybe they're fucking cowards.
Yeah,
And
maybe they are cowards. You know what?
And they went up a grade.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Hold on.
Jorge and Kyle have failed us, the cowards. We gave them a soul and they used it to immediately betray us.
There
What
we
the
go.
fuck?
now they're in their raw uniforms. Perfect. There we go. Now that's a lot less red over here. Perfect.
Perfect.
And you're decently sure that not everybody's here. There's probably some other like people about the area who've just said, "Man, I don't want to fucking go."
Just didn't feel like it.
Me.
I'm already behind on my classes. I need to study.
I'm sweating having to name all these motherfuckers.
Don't worry, I've named a couple.
The final challenge.
Stop moving the spirits into here.
She was just trying to steal from the rich and
She's
give to
dead.
herself.
They're
She
all
died.
dead.
With all this money.
Du-du-du-du. Ah. And you know what? We need our other teachers. There we go.
Isaiah.
The other teachers are now here. And so
I like to
are
imagine they get told to dye their hair if they're gonna be a purple teacher.
I believe that these are no. Did you ended up making me some, didn't you? I don't think I have them in.
Which ones?
These aren't what you made, right? These are what I made over here by.
Those ones are the ones you made.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I need to get
made
the ones you
with
made in.
peeps. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're here though. There are also student officers all over. Let me go get the ones that are over here. Let's get these student
The named
officers.
Let's get the named ones over here.
Yeah. Everyone with a name, let's fucking go. You're all coming over here. Perfect. And of course, the security officers are here as well.
Is there
Oh my god.
the other cops?
There we go. As you see these stands full to bursting.
I'll burst you.
Are there any stratagems you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys want to bring up to your fellow players?
I have an idea. Let's win.
Incredible. Stunning and brave.
Anyway,
Shut up, Frederick. That was Frederick that said that.
Do we have a duel order, or do you think it's gonna be randomized?
I honestly have no fucking idea.
Not sure.
we have to prepare for any rigging they might have come up with.
I mean, okay, I hate to say it, but we didn't exactly prepare for anything. We just gonna show up.
They kind of just showed up and they didn't ever actually tell us.
And like, that's my way of doing it, but is it your way, this guy's way of doing it?
They also never.
I think the only advantage they have is literally the bans. I don't think Price will be, well, he's one to get people out of a competition, but he's not one to cheat.
He also, knows what a Millennium Duel will do. We don't know the actual rules for it, if there are any special things about it.
Yeah.
That we, should know.
Again, so far we just know the bracelets. He's probably gonna announce the rules in public because, well, there's a crowd. So he has to do that, or else it looks strange. So we're fine in that sense.
And we also have to take into account that a bunch of these new rules have already been brought forward. If they're calling these like Millennium Duels or whatever, it's probably mostly the bans and the new rules we're already used to. The public aren't used to those yet.
Exactly. The only other thing we might have to worry about is if Price decides to sacrifice his deck strength, which I doubt he did. So it's 60v60.
The only problem at that point is if the other teacher did.
That's true.
I don't think that Price would do that, but maybe the other Raw teacher might have.
Well, you guys did mention that she was helping you guys with your investigation, right? And was curious about things?
She was the one that took our stuff to the dorm, so she had a vested interest in finding out how things could have been missing.
Which means either she's a really caring teacher, so there's likely there are cards that have been released for other people's decks, or she's not.
You see a look of worry go across Samurai's face. Some of you know his name Samurai, some of you don't.
Only two of us know.
And that being said, we've had time to work on our decks, so we should be fine. Then we don't need to worry. At least four of us have to win, correct?
Yeah, we got this, right? So, I mean, the odds are in our favor, you say it like that.
And we do also have to keep in mind that both, well, the two people over there, Grace and Grody, may have some of our best interests in mind, though that doesn't mean they'll be going easy on us.
As you say that, Pitt just starts waving at you guys.
Wave back.
Like jumping up and down, waving.
We can just barely see her, her arms and her pigtails over
You can't really see Gregor jumping, but he is jumping.
Grace is like
Also,
trying to stop her from jumping, but she just, yeah.
We should also probably make sure Gregor faces her. I'm sure you want a rematch / second date.
I mean, I'd love a second day, but I wouldn't want it being like the fate of our entire dorm.
Hey, if you want to get horny while the fate of our dorm is in danger, go for it.
I didn't say that either. I'm just saying. Oh, you're pulling my leg. You're pulling my whole leg, aren't you?
Listen,
How
all
were
have
you
to
in
do is win
the
and
last duel
impress
with
her.
her?
I mean, before the entire part where she summoned an 11-foot serial murder, I was doing all right.
And she's not gonna do that again this time, you guys said?
Yep.
She can't.
It might be good for you to fight them then, unless you have anybody else in mind that's over there. If we have to pick them, which I don't know if we do or not, do any of you have any preferences?
Drew was Nadia's former roommate, so I guess I have a little bit of beef.
Okay, we'll leave Drew to you then. What about the others?
I have no preference. The ending is what I'm looking forward to the most.
Benny looks
What about
over,
that Felix guy?
seeing both Rhino and Felix, and just goes,
Oh no, it's too tight.
Actually, right now, Benny is super hyper focused on card games, so no romance right now.
Okay.
It's
No
card game.
romance,
My
no
God.
romance.
It's card game right now.
Oh, I see. I get it. I understand him.
What about you, Taliesin? Do you have anyone over there in mind?
Not particularly. I can fight any of them, really.
Okay. Gregor?
Yeah, I can do Pit. I mean, I already have faced that deck and can probably do it again.
In a duel, right?
So Kate is going to go up against Drew if you guys can choose, and Gregor is going to go up against Pitt if you guys can choose.
Seems like it.
Though my heart really does kind of want to get to that fucking Professor Cunningham from Trauma Team looking ass motherfucker. I remember what you did.
Let it go. That game was only exclusively on the Wii.
Not a vampire.
Named it.
Not a vampire.
His name is not a vampire. Thank you.
Vampire. My bad. My
Wait,
bad.
you misspelled his name. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Not a vampire.
NATO.
Yeah, Nado.
NATO.
Though I will say, this version of him does have less bags under their eyes.
Thank you for backing me up. We were the only person who ever won.
As you guys,
Show me the light. Show me the...
as you guys are waiting, looking over to the others, you guys do eventually see that both of the teachers come down. You note that as they do, Professor Records is sort of hanging on to the arm of Professor Price as they're coming down. As they do, Records seems to take a stare over toward the stands where all the teachers are for a moment before parting with Records, the two of them seeming to be on decent terms despite what Records have told you guys. As he sort of walks off like da 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 da, going over to his people.
I get it. She's faking.
And Records makes her way over toward all of you guys. As she does, all right, everybody good?
Yeah.
We're feeling pretty good. We're feeling pretty all right.
You all came in rather well. Most of the people who are out in the main stands that didn't get inside definitely feel more energetic now, having you guys go through. Though I do think we did give them a bit of a shock. Nobody was thinking there was going to be any turbo duels today, and we had to also let them know that there wasn't going to be any. Some people got disappointed.
Well, it just means that they'll have to come back later.
It's driving up a lot of hype for whenever the circuit starts up.
Just what we wanted.
Which means a good old Chancellor will get some more money.
You look over toward where the Chancellor is. You see that he is currently at this point sitting next to several people. You do find the Chancellor currently is next to one of the other teachers that are around, but also on his other side you see the mayor. And as the mayor is barking and talking, he seems to be like talking over toward where Chancellor Bradford is. And Chancellor Bradford, he's answering as politely as he can. They're having a good old chat. You do note that there are several officers who are also up with the mayor, but mostly you're pretty sure that is because of the fact that he is here in a public place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a decent bit of interest showing on the mayor's face. He is currently looking as if he is having a good time, which means that's probably good for the school if he's having a decent time. Who's to say if that is going to last forever? I believe that we're going to be starting in around half an hour or so. If there's anything you guys want to do before then.
No, I got nothing.
Benny is not replying vocally, they're just looking through their deck.
I think that's a no. Benny, hey, you there? Have it to Benny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you saying because you're listening to me, or you saying it because you're trying to get away from the conversation?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We're good, Teach.
Yeah, I think so too.
I didn't even say anything there.
If you feel that way.
A lot more sociable like this.
Oh, that's their fault.
I told you that bitch crazy.
If I'm looking at you dead in the eye, and I say, help me, duelist.
Okay. If nobody else has anything they want to do,
Yeah, I think we're good.
then we do continue forward. At this point, mostly you find that Professor Records is smiling toward all of you. There is a moment where she shrugs and then walks over and stands.
I mean, she didn't say nothing.
Yeah, we can buy him. That's fine.
Yeah.
We just wait, or we just wait. Like, we don't have anything specific in mind. I'm sorry, man. It's just something you wanted us to do.
No.
Like we know you're faking about, just the price, so we're chilling.
Well, obviously.
She was more waiting to see if you guys had any questions on the actual tournament.
We don't have any questions. We're simply just going to go in and we get fought.
We're gonna go in and we're gonna win. That's what we're gonna do, baby.
Again, that's my way of doing things. Would you all agree with?
No.
So, Professor, what is...
If you don't have any questions, there's no questions. We can keep going.
Okay.
As you guys eventually, after about 30 minutes go by, looking through, Benny looking through his deck, trying to make sure everything is set in stone and ready to go about everything. Most of you do find that while everyone seems to have piled in at this point, there is less of a actual, there's less noise than you would expect. As you guys are listening in, there is an obvious rumble of just a lot of people around, but there doesn't appear to be much of a humongous like thrumming or drumming about yourselves whenever you're around here. You guys are feeling unusually focused. As you go about things, you do find eventually a dual proctor makes their way to the center of the room. It's Eworth.
You would take it away from his husband like this?
Yes, I would. As Professor Eworth would make their way into the center of the arena, he would call down over toward where the rest of everyone is, over toward where each of the two opposing sides are. As he calls to each of them, you guys find that around the walls of the upper area of this place, large monitors seem to show themselves, showing the teacher in a large amount of glory as he stands there. The one thing you do notice is whenever you're seeing the teacher and the area around the arena, you're not seeing the floor, and you're also not seeing the wires. It looks as if, as you look over to him, even though there's an aerial view of the arena, it looks a lot more clean on the screen than it does in real life. They seem to have some kind of tech that's going on that makes this place look a little bit more impressive.
Green screening, I see.
Yes. Also, think how in a lot of football games and things like that, they have the things on the fields that show the different numbers and different patterns and stuff, so they don't have to draw them all in
What?
manually.
That's not real. Oh my god.
That is real. But as you see that on the screen, it does seem that most of the festivities are starting as the Raw versus Slifer interdorm Millennium Brawl will set their way going forward. He explains that each of the dorms will go back and forth. They will choose an opponent from among the ones who are remaining. Whether you win or lose, you're out of the tournament as things go on, unless there are any complications. And the challengers will be the ones that will be choosing second, which means you guys will be the ones who are choosing after everybody else.
Okay.
As he looks to everyone, he also mentions that there is some betting going on.
Betting?
There is betting. I know you guys are gonna be happy about that. There is some betting apparently going on between the two dorms.
Benny was not paying attention. Gregor's like, betting is about to move forward. Benny just grabs his collar, moves him back. While still looking at their cards.
As they mention that those who go through, if the Slifers do end up losing, they'll be making their way up into the raw dorms. You find that if that does not happen, then people from the other dorms, if they wish, can make their way down into the Slifer dorms as well. There is the showing of a rather nice looking dual thong over on the the screen as he's talking about it. Looking over toward the teacher, there is a you're decently sure that it should be an audible growl. Like you can almost hear it coming from him despite all the noise and him being on the other side of the fucking room.
It's like in big letters, dual thong.
No,
In cursive.
it says that it is a battle harness.
Dual thong.
But as that is shown, outside of there, you see what seems to be an extremely impressive looking bike. As you guys have not seen this bike before, you see what appears to be a bike that seems to almost be in the shape of a wheel, as it is showing itself on the other side. You see the bike that has what looks like a younger version of Professor Jones standing next to it. As you look over to him, he seems to have a much more sleek look to him, a lot cleaner shaven. But
happier.
They do show what is on the line between the battle harness and the bike. As that is shown, you guys do find that the other proctors make their way toward each of you. On one side, you see, we'll go with any of the rest of these have names. You don't have a name. You have a name. You don't have a name. You don't have a name. We're gonna get the unnamed ones. Right has to stay here.
Right has to stay here to keep the seat warm from his hubby.
The two proctors will make their way to each side, going up to each of you. Your guys' dual proctor will make their way to you. They will ask if everything that has been shown so far is what you guys are going with. You guys are decently sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the main area, they also mentioned that the anti-rule is still in play as well, unless you guys wish for it not to be. Which means you guys can take the whatever card you want from the opponent as well.
I mean, fuck it. If we win, we win. And if we lose, we skip a year. So let's do it.
It's not skipping a year. You're still gonna be second. You're still gonna be first years no matter what.
In every timeline.
Well, Raws aren't just second years.
Yeah.
In the yeah. It's skipping a year, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I forgot I offered you guys that. Also,
I gave her a name.
Oh, wonderful. Let me see. In late. Oh, I forgot. Guys, you guys would have also seen these whenever you guys brought your bikes in. I almost forgot. But you guys couldn't use your regular dual disc to drive those bikes because your regular dual discs are dedicated discs. With each of the bikes you guys rode in, there are also these.
Wow.
Neato.
You guys can feel free to grab these and bring them over to your sides. If you wish to use these over your regular disc, you can. The main things from these are they give you a lot of AC, but they do not have any regulator slots. I don't think any of you are using regulators anyway.
Yeah, no regulators.
But to use the bikes, you guys can't use your dedicated discs. You have to use the hybrid discs.
The hybrid disc.
Who did not bring theirs over?
I'm grabbing it, and I'm pretty sure I know who the other one is.
I'm decently sure I know who the other one is as well.
I'll take it over.
It's
It's you.
There you go.
You guys can choose whether or not whichever ones you guys decide to use. But there they are. Da-da-da-da. Almost forgot to show them to you. My bad, my bad.
Thank you.
But the funny thing is, over the course of the 30 minutes, you guys would have talked to Records. Records is the one who got all these for you. They got you guys the junk bikes as well as those hybrid discs. They are very crappy. They're not like full on what you would expect anything from actual dual renters, but they're free. So
Yeah.
Do not look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. Free is free.
she tells you guys that she's been working on that for the past little while, ever since she learns that she was gonna be with you guys. She wanted you guys to have a good entrance.
Aww.
But yes,
Bribes.
you guys see the other proctor making their way over towards your guys. As they do, you hear that one of them makes their way over toward each of you. The first duel has been brought up. We need to know if you have any problems with it. We are asking that the duel to be taking place between Nato and Samurai. Sammy backs off as that's said, lowering his head like, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Samurai.
If there's a problem, yeah. Oh wait, Samurai. Huh. Anyway, wait. Is that cool with you, Sam?
I don't mind. I just
So we can always really, that's like a big deal.
I prefer Sam.
Knock them dead.
I think that's the only request we have. Use the name Sam instead of Samurai.
Because someone else said it, roll me for your negotiation, please.
Yes, I will.
Because you have a higher
She's woman, can I
negotiation than
smash?
Samurai.
Yeah.
No.
Smash. Yeah.
Get wrecked.
I don't see how you can do that at the moment.
Just
oh,
that name up?
my
Oh, if you fail, then they're just like, no. And I'm like, damn, who the fuck does that?
I can pop up my cleavage.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're
That's
nice.
negotiating.
Roll your dice.
Roll it. Let's roll.
Don't you see their glasses? Those are the anti-horny glasses. They can only see us as like fucking mannequins.
You also have a fleeting as well.
The roll. My
BRB.
rolls haven't been good so far.
I'm glad you showed up and you
No.
were immediately like, I'm ready to show my tits in this game.
19
I'm fine.
plus 2, 21.
They look to you, they look over to Sam, who seems like they are somewhat uncomfortable. She gives a nod. Fine. Sam, are you ready? Yeah. As he goes to step forward, you guys don't mind me leading this?
Not at all.
No, go get him, Tiger.
Give him hell.
As he steps forward, you find that they make their way back over. As they do, you see that Nato makes their way up as well. As they make their way up, they are both introduced. There is a lot more cheering for Nato than there is for Samurai. As they go up, they explain what is going on with the Millennium Duel. What happens here is that things are going to be going normal. They mention the idea of a dual AI to everyone. Those who are not in the school seem to get a ooh and ah coming from things, from the guest seats. They also mention that these will be happening, showing themselves in the turbo duels. They also ask for both participants to lift up their arms, showing that they have the bio bands. They explain that the biobands are made to give more focus to those who are around here. They are able to help shut out any distraction that's off around, which you guys now sort of understand why you guys were feeling a lot more focused earlier. Whenever the room was very loud, you guys feel that the area seems to be somewhat taken away from you. As that happens, they also mention that the thing with it, though, is that every monster, every sort of thing that happens seems to be brought out from you. In other words, you feel whenever one of your monsters are destroyed. Not actual pain, but it does seem to take away from your stamina. As they mention this, you guys see that the bands themselves give off a large glow, one side glowing red, the other side glowing golden yellow. The arena in front of both of them seems to change as far as the area in the screens up above. One side showing, again, a large, almost like metallic red over one side, the other side showing the golden color as well. The actual field in front of you does not change. But as far as the audience watching, everything just absolutely just changed colors and with a large vibrance to it. The final addition that they talk about, they do mention that currently these biobands, as well as the duels going on with them, these Millennium duels, there is one other way to lose them. And that is, if you collapse and half a minute goes by without you standing back up, you will be disqualified and you will lose.
That can't be healthy.
That is the addition of the Millennium duels.
Is
They
that
say
allowed?
it's completely healthy. It's just your stamina, you see. This is how duelists.
I'm just saying.
This is how duelists are going to be giving more into their sport. This is going to separate the duelists who don't put any effort into themselves from the ones who completely devote themselves to the craft.
No, that just separates the guys who are anemic and the guys who aren't.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh,
if
don't
a
worry,
swimmer
it's
had
completely
one of these.
safe. There are limits built into the biobands, guys.
That's not correct.
That is incorrect, good sir.
Well, none of you brought it up to anybody before showing up, so.
I mean, you are right, but I'm just saying it just in case we forgot.
So according
They
to
call-
everybody else but you guys, they are correct.
They call this rule set the Joey Wheeler.
Oh my god, that's what this is about, isn't it?
When everything is shown, he calls for both duelists to step forward. As they do, he steps out of the way, and the duel begins. As you guys see, the duel commencing in front of you. I would like for Caitlin and Taliesin
Yep,
to roll me for your experience upon watching the duel
Roll.
happen in front of you.
will do.
Will do.
While you're
You know
doing
what?
so,
Just because.
we're turning
I
on
wanted my hero.
Hey, wait a minute.
Secret of a Warehouse.
Other
That's
than
not the
my
correct
hero
one.
dice as well.
Path of Strong? Yeah, Path of the Strong.
Oh, that's fun.
Alright, come on. Let this be a hit for the hero die.
Ooh, that was a blank and a 9. 11.
Aw, that's another blank. Damn. I just rolled the die here.
You got an 11.
A nat 20.
Taliesin, as you're watching, you do find that Samurai is immediately put on the back foot. As they are doing so, Samurai did increase their deck. You guys see that there are things that Samurai are using that happen to be from all of the packs you guys have bought him before. This is quite noticeable whenever he pulls out a Raigeki, destroying the opponent's field. Because you
Yeah,
guys
baby.
pulled a Raigeki somehow, and then just gave
True.
it to him.
Well, I didn't give it to him. I gave him a pack and it coincidentally had a Raigeki.
Oh, now that there's an actual duel starting and all that, I've been kind of holding this back because I didn't want to jinx it, but anyway.
We did not hear a single thing you
We
said.
did not hear a single thing.
I've been
I
holding
said-
this back. Silence. Anyway.
I yelled tournament arc in my hands.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
Damn it.
With that being said,
Wait, he Raigeki then he's still on the back foot?
he is.
Damn.
You find as you're watching, you in particular, Taliesin, would note that there is not only something going on the field, but something going on beside of you. As you see Gray watching and just gripping his hands as he's watching. You look back as you notice, unfortunately Caitlin does not, but you notice what appears to be the exact cards that Gray has in his deck.
From the opponent?
From this man Nato here.
The exact card from Gray's deck.
You see not only the exact cards that he has, but he seems to be playing almost the exact game that he played against Caitlin. Except because it isn't Kate, he seems to be winning.
Oh shit.
As he is very quickly able to replenish his board. Unfortunately, it looks like Samurai is not in a position to win.
Dico.
What's up?
So, I have destruction.
You want to
So-
kill him?
Kill him now!
However, I've used this to intercept the move or skip enemy turn. So I was thinking, hey, that's
Oh, buy him a turn, yeah.
skip him a turn. So Samurai gets another turn.
Because I've already rolled for this, this unfortunately is not going to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll take it back, I guess. I tried to help the
Having
boy.
him skip a turn, I don't have what the actual turns are in my brain.
Okay, that's fair.
But this was something that I already rolled. The only way this wasn't going to happen is if you guys had decided differently on how to go about the actual starting of the tournament. Samurai is unfortunately defeated.
Ah.
As Sam looks down to his deck, he looks back over to the person in front of him. With every monster he played, he seemed to somewhat get more sluggish. You start noticing that halfway through the duel, Sam seems to stop playing monsters defensively. As soon as Sam realizes he's going to lose, Sam stopped playing cards. Because Sam knew that if he did, that they would take more of his stamina. As Sam, unfortunately,
Damn.
because of that, loses extremely hard. You see for a moment, after the last life point is brought down, Sam stays on his knees for a little bit longer than you would expect, but does eventually rise up to a point. He seems to keep himself somewhat cool, and even though the opposing side is watching with interest, he seems to turn on his heel and just walk nonchalantly off the side. Sam does not seem like he is in any way hindered by the loss of stamina. He seems to be walking better than someone who would just lose a regular duel.
Oh my god.
Get him, boy! You may have lost, but you lost with dignity!
Unfortunately, Sam, as he steps out and as he goes back to you guys, my deck isn't good enough yet.
You didn't just lose there. Gray, what was that about? How did he have your exact fucking deck and style?
He went, what?
That deck that he
I
used,
recognize those cards.
that deck that he used seems to be not only just a full actual understanding of how I use my cards, but they seem to be full of the cards that I got from the underground as well.
What the fuck?
You have your deck, right?
He brings it out and shows it off.
I mean, those cards aren't super rare.
They're
You have
not.
to think about it,
But the
which means you
the
said.
fact that they have them is off.
Well, you did
We're not
say
supposed
some.
to have access to cards right now.
Mm-hmm. But you were giving them to Sliffers, and the Sliffer did move up, correct?
Yeah.
All of them did. But to be able to copy your deck and style, that would take. Do you even know him?
I don't know that guy. I don't know why he wanted to fight you. I pissed him off last time I saw him. But for him to have my exact deck, he would have had to have taken it from the Sliffers that went over to Raw. Those cards, while they're not rare, those specific ones I got from the Underground. Meaning, unless they just happen to have all of them ready like that, they most likely came from the same source that my deck came from. Somebody in the Raw dorms might have blabbed.
You gave them the location.
No, but they might have blabbed that we have cards. Meaning, we probably can't call them out on it either.
Oh, that's just great, ain't it?
No, we weren't going to anyway.
So at that point, do you duel Ray? Or
It's
do we try to go for the continued win after win so you don't have to in order to
Well,
have
that's
that
the
be
problem,
suspicious?
isn't it? Do.
Spin.
Miss Records steps out in front of you guys. We probably shouldn't have Grey Duel until the end then. If somebody just sees him play the exact same deck that was just played, they're... Oh my god, what are you barking at? What? Anyway, if they see him play the exact deck that was just played, they're going to assume that Gray's the one copying. This is most likely something to try to discredit us.
Yep.
Can we pull up the duel logs with Caitlyn?
Let's-
I don't
That
think
would
it's
be
going to
true.
matter much.
It's public opinion right now.
Fuck.
If we're trying to be entertaining, which from all of you guys, apparently we are, the most entertaining thing would probably be for Gray to sit in the sidelines for now. We can bring him back in the end if we have to, but I get it.
Also,
They
we
had a
don't have.
contingency in case you didn't get taken out earlier.
Well, contingency is helping out contingency is helping out one of our main players.
The problem is, how did they find out my cards? We can assume it was from the time they dueled me, which means this morning. Somehow, even though we beat that guy up, they know my deck now. They look over to you guys, which can only assume that means they know someone else's deck as well.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Yeah. Yeah. Are we choosing or they?
Dogs are barking
I mean,
any
we
minute.
got second pick, right?
It's our pick, yeah.
Fine, I'm up.
No, you're right, all right.
If they want to see a thrashing, I'll give them a thrashing.
Hey, I mean, listen, girl, you got this, right? You're the ice queen. You got this.
And we'll also see if they figured out my deck.
I mean, I can't think of. I mean, I guess that would make sense considering, the duel.
Yep. Basically, if they are avoiding using spell cards, that means they're aware of my deck. I need to pick who I'm dueling, correct?
Yep.
Well, Professor, and give me Shay.
Dogs are finally calmed down. Sorry.
All good.
Did you guys come up with anything?
Caitlin will be dueling next.
As Caitlin, you step forward. Records looks over to you. They look back. They bring themselves over to the end. Just be careful.
Yeah, of course.
The less cards you play, the better you feel at the end. Try to
don't
win
worry,
with try to win using the minimal amount of cards. Whenever I was dueling, it seemed that even magic and trap cards brought a little bit out of me.
I shouldn't worry too much as long as Talzin did his job.
Oh, I did. Don't you worry.
As you step forward,
Mhm.
you find that Nato seems to stay looking at the area behind him. The dual proctor you guys had told was going to be the next thing goes over to him and mentions to him. At this point, he does seem to step off, though with a bit of an annoyance across his face. It seems that he thought he was going to be dueling all of you.
Motherfucker.
That's right, suck
Did he
dick.
not hear the rules at
As he makes
all?
his way back, you just see him look over to Professor Price and look like he starts complaining. Price just looks down at him and then just seems to let him. He closes his eyes and seems to let the complaining wash over him, as if he's not going to discipline him for calling up at him.
This-
Oh, so when he's your special little boy, it's fine. You want to suck his dick too while you're at it?
As
Lord
Drew
immunity.
brings their way up, they look over towards you. Hey, Kate, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know you moved up.
Oh, yeah. It was this week, actually. Got an offer.
Hmm? Fair enough.
Take it a little easy on me, okay? I'm a little bit winded today.
I can figure out why.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it. We'll
you
have
all
a
ready?
fun- I'm ready. We'll have a fun duel.
Okay. As the duel seems to go on. Let me, before anything, go to slash betting. By betting, I
Betting?
mean, is it betting? It's not betting. It's prediction. It is prediction. Yes. We're gonna do a prediction. That
God damn
prediction is Kate win. Why or in? Yes or no? Kate win? Kate win. I think there's only like a minute on the prediction. I'm actually gonna stop it really quick. I can't stop it. All right, there's only a minute. Go for it.
Vote fast.
Vote really quickly. There's nothing I can do.
The new era of duels means you have to vote fast.
At least this one.
God damn it. Discord has, I no longer hear the little ding when I push the talk. So now I don't know when I'm talking when I hit it. Fuck.
Eh.
You're gonna have to look. Look
Let
at the
me
icon.
move your hands over. Blap. Wait, you're in orange right now?
Am I in orange?
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And then blap. There we go. I will move myself into the blue color. There I go.
Woo!
As they go, readying themselves, you're gonna put yours right there?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good, good. They will place theirs. And yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
You see what appears to be a very weak looking monster. Being their dual AI. It's a big extra deck. It's a decently big extra deck.
It's gonna run.
Oh boy, that is big.
It's a decently big one. Most likely not even one of them will be played. Why would they ever?
I don't think that's true. I think you may be lying for
worried.
views.
I'm worried about what it means for Scarred Wings to be the dual AI now. Looking at it.
Don't worry about it. Just play a game.
worry
Just play a game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it like the weaker ones or even more
play a game.
powerful?
Just play game. Just play game.
Just play a game.
Like,
What's with the music?
Let's go ahead
Oh, yeah.
and draw. And then we will
It's a
decide who
summon
goes
game.
first.
You have to admit.
Oh, this hand is funny.
If you and remember, you need the mulligan. There are the 5 guidance tokens we've got.
Unless I can keep certain cards to mulligan, there's no point.
Nah. Gotta do the whole hand reshuffle.
I got 3.
Interesting. You got 3? They will choose to go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first. That's a scary dual AI you have there.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
One of the best.
Interesting enough. Do-do-do. I'm going to play 1 card face down. And 1 monster in defense mode. And that'll be me.
Gotcha. I would like to D-draw.
You're gonna D-draw.
Immediate draw.
Gonna draw them D.
I have a funny hand, that's why.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where my thing is to block thing. Is that it? There we go. Now people can't see my hand. Anyway. Da-da-da.
I'm gonna roll my dice.
Go ahead and get that roll.
Rolling. 16.
You are able to D-draw, you cannot choose.
That's cool with me.
So shuffle the D deck, wherever it be.
I just need the 1. I mean, I have a fun hand. Well, I draw, activate Iceberg Ocean.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This card can be stacked over another field spec, keeping any unique effects. Monsters with ice, frozen, white, or cold in their name gain 200 attack, and once per turn if they're affected, if that monster would be affected by a card that would destroy it, the owner can pay 500 life points to banish that card until that next end phase instead. When that card returns to the field, they're no longer affected.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bring out. Man, I should read my cards better. Anyway. Prophecy Magician.
Oh, look at him.
Woman.
Woman.
Dude.
Woman magician.
Unfortunately, she doesn't get any of those effects currently. However, I think she's strong enough to attack your face down.
You attacked my unstable combustion slime. Whenever this card is destroyed, I can get an elemental essence vial in my spell trap card zone. And yeah. Do-do-do-do. I believe if that is the only thing. Friends in the ground, get an elemental essence vial. Yes. Bloop. Where is that vial?
Did you never ever like put it
There's a vial
like
there.
the card aside? Okay, cool.
We'll get it later. There's a vial there.
And with that, I'm ending my turn.
I draw. Not sure if that's going to be very useful yet, but we'll see. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I don't need 2 of you.
Uh-oh.
That is a strong monster you have there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that in order to keep what I want to get going on, I am going to have to get a monster that is just as strong, if not stronger. I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Burstinatrix in attack mode.
Gotcha.
And then I'll activate Metamorphosis.
In that case, I will activate Dark Bribe.
You definitely can. That will get that negated and they will draw a card. Oh well, that's fine. How do I do that? They seem to look to their cards with some confusion as they draw their card. What is that? Oh well, then I guess I'll play 1 more card face down and end my turn.
Gotcha. I would like to draw another D-draw.
Go ahead.
Go easy on me.
No, die.
Thank you.
Oh, Oh yeah, and these
You do
roll
note
dice
that whenever
roll
you
dice.
dark bribe them and their card goes to the graveyard, they do seem a lot more winded as that happens.
Gotcha.
It's almost,
Then
as
the
if,
gates can kill them.
it's almost as if they've already lost a lot of stamina today.
I know.
Oh, I wonder why.
Make
No
sure she
way.
falls to the fucking ground.
She was too busy running marathons for a
You
living.
can get it, but you cannot choose.
Choosing
Choosing is
Rolls
19 and
without a
20.
modifier. Can I add magician to it?
No.
Damn it.
You're playing some weird ass
this
games.
is just to determine a like a 19 or a 20.
Yeah. This- My hand is funny.
I'd love to see it.
It's a hand. Well, yeah, but why not? Activate Happy's Feather Duster.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Suck dick, suck dick, suck dick.
You see, as technically 3 cards go to the grave, you see a wash of exhaustion go across their face.
You seem much more tired than you would normally.
That's the interesting thing about these duels, right?
I mean, true. And I guess I'll attack your Bassinatrix.
As you will deal 200 damage to them. The first life points being done to them. Hold on, let me get them up to 8,000. real
Reset
quick.
that.
As they will take 200 life points. You find that whenever that happens, they seem to buckle very slightly. The life points don't seem nearly as bad to them as losing the cards. As Burstinatrix hits the graveyard, though, you do find that they seem to stumble.
You should be careful. I'll end my turn.
Draw! I don't have... I'm gonna check something very quick in their thing. I do not think they can make it, but I just want to be sure. Do my due diligence and whatnot.
Due diligence, baby.
Okay. It's very funny.
Can't she?
No. I'll play 1 card face down and another monster in defense mode.
Good.
She seems to be playing a lot of cards.
Yeah, she does.
She did not get the memo.
She is not as observant as Sam is.
I would like to de-draw.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is for my wife, Nadia.
This is for my wife.
I'm still wondering how your funny hand hasn't given you a
Well,
card.
You
to
can
use.
de-draw, you just can't.
There's a specific card I want, and it's just not coming. Draw. Bruh. You know, it'll be easy if I just draw the card at this point. I should just draw from
I like
I
that
don't know,
the
there's
idea.
only 2
Of,
left.
Yeah.
I like the idea that a 1 in 2 chance is somehow harder than a 1 in 56. I do love the idea that you're coming to the table with.
I'm just gonna put it like this. I got no monsters.
I mean, you got
I'm
one
gonna
good one.
attack. I do. He's beautiful.
Come on.
I guess I have to end my turn.
Come on, give me something. Draw.
Tell me something even worse.
She has no idea what this does.
Man.
What? Why would that even do anything?
Words of a girl who definitely didn't get her deck 3 hours ago.
You seem confused about your cards.
Just didn't think I put this in there last night.
Gotcha.
I'll play a monster in defense mode in my turn.
You hear from all the way back. Do you even know how to use that fucking deck?
Of course she does. Why would she not? It's hers.
One more D draw. This is the last one.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. It's gotta be it. Yep, I'm petty.
You
I'm
cannot
not
de-draw.
Regular draw and get the card you want,
Regular.
please.
If I regular draw and get the card I want, I'm gonna flip. I mean, it's not the card I want, but he is a beautiful, beautiful boy. I'm gonna summon Pumped Up Jack.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Violence man.
Next, I'm gonna let him attack your face down.
You attack my scarred wings of the wicked flame. I'm gonna activate my dual AI ability to make it where scarred wings doesn't die once this turn.
Cool, I'll attack again. And my turn.
You see them reaching for their cards. I'm gonna have to roll for them.
They might
They
just
have-
fucking die.
They have literally they haven't got it yet, but I will roll for them. There is a certain number of cards that I had ready for them. They're technically not there yet, and they rolled pretty well. They're standing. They're doing good.
You're doing fine.
They're doing fine. I draw. Okay.
Is it just funny?
It's very funny.
I love
She's
it.
getting all
Beautiful,
these
beautiful.
cards and she's just like, why? But this is the worst deck for an exhausted person to ever use. And I'll play a monster in defense mode and in my turn.
Making a tired girl play slimes and say that's fucked up.
That is not the only thing that requires brain power in this deck.
God, if it's slimes and like thrillers or something, that'd be hilarious.
I'm a D-draw.
Thrillers do not require literacy. What the fuck are you talking about?
She also used the wrong dual AI.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Oh, way.
Someone help her.
That's
I
cool,
rolled
though.
a 16.
You can de-draw, but you cannot choose.
Bro, 1 out of 2 chances. Give me the card. Motherfucker.
I've never seen a
Rigger
whole
style luck.
Bro.
Ron.
I summon White Knight Ice Doll. Fact
That's so
effective
many
ice
1800s on the field.
Yep.
1800, baby.
Thanks to X of Ice Big Ocean, that makes it a 2000 monster.
Yep.
So, Pumped Up Jack, attack your face down.
Singularity
Legit would be
goes to the
proud.
graveyard.
You were playing sing. Let me see that. You're doing so great, honey.
My God.
Prophet Me See Magician attack.
1800. Do. She goes down to 6,000.
And White Knight Ice Doll attack.
As she goes down to 4,000 life points, I'm gonna have her roll again.
My God, this poor woman. She chose so wrong.
She's rolling really good though.
Her
She's
agony
still
will simply
up.
not end.
She's still up. She's looking forward. This would have been
You know?
easier the other way.
Yeah, I respect your determination for staying up. I end my turn. I hope you can do something to solve this situation.
Of
because
course
next
I
turn
can.
seems like the end one.
This is a strong deck. She draws. I love this so much. You see them look to the card they just drew with absolute confusion and disgust.
Oh, she totally knows how to play this card. This deck is totally hers.
As she goes, why?
I love. This is the duel that the fucking the limiter is on.
She puts a card in defense mode. She doesn't even say it because she like looks like she's straining to do so. And then she ends her turn. Your turn.
I'm gonna go for the lefty draw.
Go for it.
I'm all the way here.
Go for it. Roll me the
Let me
cards.
roll.
There's no limit to D-drawing, right?
There is 5 D draws for 5 cards in a Destiny draw deck.
Yeah.
My God.
12.
You can D draw, but you can't choose.
I draw. Bro, I didn't even put the right D draw deck. I knew it. I knew it was wrong.
My God.
I'm so happy.
I love the
Bro.
world.
It was the wrong D draw deck. It would have been quicker if I went through my regular deck. There wouldn't be the 100% chance compared to 0 because it's not there.
That's hilarious. Just win your duel.
I'm gonna win my duel.
I mean, you technically can't with what's on the field right now.
I'm gonna win my duel.
Okay, we'll see if you can.
Pumped up Jock in order to summon Archfiend of Lightning. He was there. He was there. You know?
As you summon the Skull Archfiend of Lightning, you see this large amount of lightning fill the arena in front of you. Standing behind you, you do find that your own summoned skull seems to look to the new one that summoned, and it seems to, at this point, just seem to raise his arms and like call forth more electricity around the arena. But as your Skull Archfiend of Lightning summons itself to the field, she looks up. What? But this was supposed to be stronger.
Cool. Anyway, Skull Archfiend of Lightning, attack your face down.
What?
Egg.
I really would have thought you would have used her so you could just win.
It's not about winning.
It's not about
It's about sending a message.
Message. Prophecy Magician, attack directly.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been more proud.
White Knight Ice Doll, attack directly.
Mm-hmm. As they go down to 200 life points, they're gonna have to roll really good here.
I hope they nat 20 at this roll because that would just
Same.
be perfect.
Just set yourself.
That's an
face down,
18.
That's-
Oh my god.
They
That's
do
pretty
not
decent.
go down.
Holy shit.
There is an emptiness in their eyes and face that you have never seen before. There is just like a look about them that is just showing absolute tired and doneness that you do not recognize as someone who has a healthy fucking way of life.
Well,
But they
technically,
are
I-
up.
Technically, I, the player, have seen it before, and it made Merrick throw up in the manga.
Kelly's just gonna go. Suggestion: play the next card face up. It'll be funny. Enter.
This isn't even her fault.
I'm just imagining
This
the
isn't even her
audience right
fault.
now.
If she would have got the metamorphosis off, it might have been okay. But this ain't even her fault with these draws.
She just got a bad draw.
She
Summon draw.
looks forward. As she does, she looks back toward the teacher, who at this point just has a absolute just a normal face about him, but almost a knowing face, as if he's like, shouldn't have fucking trusted this to a slifer.
Of course the racism cards back up.
I can't expect a slifer to beat a Hold on.
As he goes, just nods at her. She plays her card and ends her turn.
No, I said play it face up. Yeah, I draw. This is actually even funnier. I'm going to tribute Prophecy Magician and White Knight Ice Doll
Oh my
in order
god.
to summon.
By the
Skull-
way,
Ye-
2 of your cards just went to the grave. I need you. Nope, you haven't done 5 yet. You're good.
Yeah.
You're still.
No,
oh no,
technically
you are at
5.
5.
Oh yeah.
I need
I
you.
have the dampener.
I need you. You do have the dampener. They
Mhm.
can't take enough from you. You're fine, actually. You're good.
Cool. In order to summon,
This is the best duel for you to have done.
summon Skull of an Altered World.
As Summon Skull of an Altered World gets brought up onto the field, crackling energy going around, people looking at this card like, what the fuck? As
Holy
a
shit.
3,000 monster appears onto the field, you see in front of you your opponents on the other end just look up in absolute just amazement. You see Price looking at this card with just like a large smile going across his face, as
Oh
these
god, he likes
people
it. Kill him.
have seen something akin to a blue eyes just show itself in front of them. A 3,000 attack monster, normal monster, just gets played in front of everyone.
You know, screw it. I think I'm gonna win anyway. Activate Lightning Vortex.
It has to be face up. What's it gonna hit?
Face up. Oh shit, face up. Oop, my bad. Still take would have been funny as well. My bad.
It's really funny that both those require face up.
Sub monsters, yeah.
All my cards require face up.
We can't all have Raigeki, I'm sorry.
We can't. We can't. Squelch Fiend of Lightning, attack your face down.
Little Chimera is destroyed. Before you attack again, I need to have them roll.
You know, I think I'll go unconscious now. But
I mean, most likely, yes. Yes. As another card goes to the grave, they look forward, bracing themselves for the impact of the other monster. As Skull Archfiend just attacked, Summon Skull of an Altered World still hovers themselves above them. However, they do seem to collapse after that card is played.
Deco, question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a woman. Can Kate slide and catch?
Are you not gonna take the last of their life points?
I mean, she's down.
Roll me. Do you have a trick? You don't have a trick.
Yeah.
do I have a trick I could give?
If any of
I
you
don't
want to
think we have
give a
tricks.
trick, you
Do we
can.
even have those?
I don't know if any of you do. You do have one. You do
No
have one,
one.
Lily.
For women!
All right. Roll me for your instinct.
With Smash?
I mean, they're unconscious.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Maybe smash later.
Smash later. Revenge.
Consensually.
Chat, give Kate your power, chat.
They're just slowly fainting, then for a moment just take out a piece of paper. I
12,
consent to whatever
14.
Caitlyn does to me, and then falls.
Roll that sucker.
Roll me one last time.
Okay. 17, 19.
Roll me one last time. You got a fleeting.
All right.
Okay.
Aw.
17
With a
dice.
19 altogether, you rush forward. As you do, as they are falling, you sprint your way out. You jump through your Summon Skull of an Altered World and you slide on your knees over to her. Upon sliding on your knees over to her, and you grab her just as she's about to hit her head on the ground. You go, sleep, as you hold on to them.
The crowd goes wild.
With that trick,
Yuri!
yes. The crowd stands up cheering. You hear cheering from outside of this arena, because again, there are people outside. As it happens, the proctor looks over confused, looks over toward the chancellor. The chancellor just sort of waves his hand. Do the count. As they do the count, there is no way she's getting up in 30 seconds. The 30-second count goes through. And the winner is proclaimed to be Kate.
I shall carry her bridal style like the trophy I earned.
I will take this woman now. This is ours.
I am taking my auntie. Her.
Speaking of Auntie, do you want a card?
What was available? Actually, yeah. What's available?
Cards that are currently available are all the cards that they played. So, 2 Chthonium polymers.
Oh my god.
One thing you can't take is the dual AI.
Yeah.
I don't know, bitch that plays Gfuel, of course.
Cause interesting, metamorphosis
So,
interesting.
one of the cards that she drew that she literally had no idea how to use.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Then she's like, and I do what now?
That's funny.
I don't even
Can't
blame
believe you
her.
would put
I don't even blame
I
her.
don't
This,
blame her either.
this hand was not it.
This. Why? Why is this in this game, Nico?
It's a very funny card. And it
Yes.
really does work when it works. With this deck, they literally drew all of like the worst cards. And again, wrong dual AI.
I am thinking either separation or metamorphosis. You know what? Separation. I don't think we ever met. I think we have metamorphosis, but not separation.
Okay. Give me 1 second with that, because they do have technically extras of those. They technically have extras.
Singularity is really funny though. I like him. I wish
He's
I had
funny.
had him for Otto's deck.
This deck is very big brain, is what this deck is.
I feel so bad for this woman who decided to do the wrong thing the entire way through.
Well, you see, they thought that this one would be better because they lost to this one.
How they copying
Is
decks?
that Nadia's deck?
Oh my god.
It's Nadia's deck and lost to it.
Girl failure.
Again,
How the fuck?
wrong dual AI and just really bad draws.
That is hilarious. I can't believe 3 of these duels were just in our favor.
This is all because you guys finished the duel at Nadia's side. Because of you doing that, she lost a lot of stamina before the fight even started.
She was just randomly chilling in Raw, checking out her new dorm, and suddenly she fucking collapses for like 3 seconds.
Well, it was also because of that she didn't go over the deck too much.
I didn't have the time.
I literally turned her into a level 3 duelist into a level 1 duelist.
Damn.
Yes.
I take this.
As you pick them up, are you going to be making your way toward where she's supposed to go, or are you taking her back to where you're at?
I'm taking it back to where I'm at.
Mine.
You start to make your way. As you do, you find the dual proctor does sort of step out like, hey, what's going on? You should probably take her back to her team.
Yeah, do you guys want her back?
Wow!
No. Perfect. Put him on the spot.
You see Professor Price look to you. He seems to give you a glare for a moment before
Do it. Be racist. Do
before
it, pussy.
nodding over toward the others as you see Felix run off over to the thing. As Felix runs up over onto the area, you're not used to looking up this hard at someone.
It's all.
You are a tall person. You're not used to looking up this much at
Why
someone.
are there so many NBA players in this place?
Well, you see, the only game that everybody loves is this fucking card game.
Yeah,
As
the
he,
NBA
like-
kind of died out.
As he holds his hand out, it's like, I can take her from here. Make sure she gets some rest.
Yep, and when
Thanks
she's
for
done,
catching
I
me.
have a. No problem. When she's awake, let me know I have questions.
Yeah, sure. As
Great.
he takes his hand out to get her.
You see, in this world, the NBA failed while the WNBA is a huge success.
Yes. Which is why Card Gardener hates always.
He wanted to be a basketball star.
You allow
His
them to
little
take them.
arm.
You make your way to the other side. Your team, guys. Kate did it.
Yay!
Yeah.
They won
One
the
for one.
hardest duel of their lives.
Yep.
You know what the funniest thing about this is?
What?
I didn't notice it until afterwards, but this is technically not even Nadia's deck
Oh my god.
because Nadia has 2 decks.
Oh, of course
my
she does.
God, she got the wrong deck.
Which means in my eyes, I thought Nadia went all out on them. But now that this has happened and I noticed this as I was drawing, I'm like, she didn't even use her strongest deck against her. And then they copied that.
That is hilarious.
Because this deck didn't even, it still had the slimes in it.
I love this so fucking much.
She got this
Nadia clowns on her anyway, despite it.
despite being done, despite being out. Kate win, prediction made. 11% of you are just mad.
Yeah. So hear me out.
Okay.
I bet against Kate only because there were so few bets going towards fail.
I
So like,
understand.
I'll
So
let
you were
people
just
have my
like,
point.
I'll make a killing, and you thought that it would work with Lindo, who was sorry, I'm
No.
sorry, Aaron.
No, I was taking the loss on purpose. I knew you would win.
Oh, you did that! You did that for the team. I'm sorry.
Yes. It
Commendable.
would have been only 5k. Now it's 10k that went to the winners.
Commendable, rich in channel point emerald, throwing in their channel points so that you can have more channel points.
I do that
I-
all the time on Tristan's stream for his betting.
I try to win every time I go to Tristan's stream. I try to win hard.
I mean, I did that, then I lost all my points, and I've been trying to get them back.
Oh, so then you're just like, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna be at my own chance.
Yeah.
There are times in Tristan's streams where I just go, turn them on, wait for the first bet, and drop every point. Whether I win or lose, I then leave.
You're like, I've done everything I can. Leaves into the
That's how you
night.
do it, all in black.
And then I go drown myself in a water cup if I don't win.
20 minutes ago, by the way, White Knight Snow Bunny gave $3 and says, D-draw to the Ice Queen. And destroy
The
her.
Ice Queen!
You need those
Also-
back. You need those.
I think there was one even earlier than that.
Get those D-draws.
Thank you. I take one back. I take
yes,
my
there
woman
was
draws
actually.
back.
There was one from Parallel Entertainment. I didn't even notice this one about an hour ago. It says, we are forwarding some of our less desirable assets. We usually send them to our interns as payment. Inspiration. Hope this helps you, Gregor. Uh-oh.
What?
Gregor.
Why?
Oh no.
Looks like
Not
you're
my
getting some
penis.
inspiration.
No, wait. No, not my penis. Wait.
Looks like you're getting some
No.
inspiration, Gregor.
Don't rip my fang asunder, please.
Which means
Grab his dick and twist it.
that is 30.
Ah!
All of your dick towers are gone.
My fang!
You will get one more of these instead.
Oh my god, you have so many.
But
Thanks for the power clips.
we will rebuild.
It'll be stronger, girthier.
No, it's not the same. Oh, my dick!
It's okay. We can fix it. It's okay.
Broken.
I don't think this. She's a little twisted. Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It currently is a chub. There we go.
6. Oh.
It's fixed.
Oh, God.
Anyway, there they all are.
My cock.
Oh, wait, hold on, how many are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, 3 of those are dead. Because 3 of them were the ones that put you over. There you go. There you go.
My penis.
Good job.
Queen.
My penis.
My penis.
My penis.
My panini.
All 3 of them.
That's what a panini press does.
Oh no.
I can't believe someone I was thinking at the same time.
My paninas.
Who's up next?
Do you think it still has the grill marks?
It's their turn. As they do go, you see the proctor making their way over towards you guys. They're hoping to duel Mr. Gray next.
Tell them we decline.
Oh?
Correct.
He isn't
You-
feeling that well right now. I think he'll be better. He'll be feeling better a little bit later on.
Hmm. You as
Isn't
the
that right,
challengers have the you had
Yeah,
your
but
thing last time.
Do keep in mind that it's meant to be truly entertaining, and if it's just a back and forth win and lose, it's not gonna be as entertaining.
It's on the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll see what they say.
Thank you, beautiful.
They make their way over to the other side. It's just like, I'm your teacher.
Let's never stop me.
They go to the other side and begin to chat amongst the ones who were there. As they do, eventually, they do come back. They say that they would like to duel Mr. Gray. If you are this adamant about it, they're asking what you offer in return.
My paninas. Sorry.
What the fuck? You mean my panina?
Dude, let me. Oh, my delay I still on the field.
Next round they can refuse. They also have a refuse for next time we pick.
I'll see what they think. I don't know
They
if they'll
get
take
a
that.
reroll.
And in addition to that, if they win their deal, they'll get this. Let's bring it over.
Are you gonna? Oh.
Oh.
You show a rather big boy, a rather big card. King Convoy Legion. Pretty good monster. Pretty good. As they look to it, they will take it. They look over to you. I'll see what they say. They make their way back over.
I think I know a good way to get another thing we want during this. If we find the need to. They're back.
They make their way back over. They accept, but you will have to agree to their next change. Then
What's the next change?
whoever they choose, you will have to agree to it.
Very well.
All right. If that's the case, she puts the ante away. They think that they would like to fight Benny next.
Well, Benny, you
Benny.
prepare for this.
Benny closes their eyes, then slowly opens them as they march forward.
Benny, you make your way forward.
You got this guy. Go get him.
So over dramatic. That's probably why he's your favorite student, right, Miss Records?
I don't have any favorite students. She pulls out
Apart from us.
she pulls out a small flag that says "Go Benny."
I don't have favorites, Ben.
I can't remember you had one for Kate earlier and Sam.
Go Benny.
It's fine.
Benny trips. The flag turns to go, Kate.
As
Benny.
that is brought up, Benny, you make your way up onto the field. You see on the other side Rhino making his way up. As he looks over towards you, you see him looking toward where Gray was and then look back to you. There's a bit of a maybe even slightly angry look about him roll me for your insight. And by insight for you, I mean your predisposition.
You could call it paninas.
Roll me for your paninas.
Prenitas.
Paninos.
I'm rolling the wrong one, but okay.
There's a 9 altogether. You can't really get much more than that. He seems like he's a little bit upset by the switch.
Disappointed.
There's a reason I couldn't have my fight.
That wasn't up to me. However, I can promise you one thing. This isn't gonna be easy for you.
Taliesin, Caitlin, and Gregor. I would like for the three of you to roll me for your instincts, please.
Oh,
Not
here
my
we go,
instincts.
baby.
Time to roll instinct.
What's going on at home?
3. I'm looking at
4.
bitches' asses.
Yes, I am too.
Don't worry, guys. I'm hyper focused. I'll know what's happening here. I'll know it. Oh no. Oh no. 15, 16.
What'd you get all together?
16. Because I have my magician +1.
You find that whenever he is going to duel, he pulls out the deck that he's going to be putting onto his duel disc. However, you see at the last minute him return it and pull out a different deck. As he does, we're going to go into the match.
Pulled out another deck.
Pulled out a different deck than the one he was going to bring out.
Mm-hmm.
You say that aloud?
He does.
Either means he's going serious or he's using one of those, I guess, pre-made ones.
Who else could they have gotten to then?
Supposed to get that out.
You don't
This
think
is
they
so
got...
fucking weird.
They didn't get our decks already, did they? I think mine's pretty specific at this point.
I dare them to play my deck. They don't have the balls.
We'll just have to see.
It seems we have a case of the land against the sea.
/ prediction.
Oh wait, I shouldn't draw yet because I'm not there yet. Oh,
That's
no,
true.
I already drew though. I'll put these face down.
We're not doing things right now. No putting anything face down.
No, I mean, I'm putting them face down so you could move my thing and then I can pick them up.
Just put them back on your deck. We're gonna shuffle and draw new cards.
Okay.
Because you weren't supposed to draw yet. I'm trying to start up the prediction. Benny Winnie. Yesy. No. And we'll go
Unfortunately.
for 2 minutes. The prediction will be there for 2 minutes. Benny Winnie. Benny Winnie? Benny Winnie yes or Benny Winnie no?
Fucking Benny.
Benny Winnie yes or Benny Winnie no?
Next time we do voting, it should be for yes and for no.
That'd be very confusing.
Yeah.
That would be very confusing.
Let me go ahead and change up the music. Because that isn't it.
Well, if you put brackets yes and brackets no,
This is it.
then
Yeah. Switching over to blue. All right, you have your dual AI out. Yep. And then we will move you over here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Go ahead and draw your 5, and then we will get started. I'm gonna roll. You roll the orange dice.
All right then.
10.
See up a team.
You choose who goes first.
You should go first.
You sure?
I insist.
I draw. Ooh. Oh, fuck.
Sure.
I'm going to place one card face down. And one monster in defense mode. And in my turn.
Good variety, but for now, I will set a card face down, and at my own turn.
Draw. Well. Seems this is going to be a lot quicker than I thought. I'm going to activate if the thing would let me, instead of being really big and not allowing me to. Thank you. I'm going to activate Swords of Revealing Light.
That's fine.
That isn't why I'm activating it. I send Swords of Revealing Light banished from the game.
Oh,
In order to play Heroic Legacy Strider.
Strider, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh god, he's learning Cloud Castle Turbo. Everyone run!
With Heroic Legacy Strider, I can special summon it if I get rid of a spell card on the field. If I summon it this way, I can treat it as a tuner monster. However, instead of it doing it like that, I'm first going to flip summon my Man-Eater Bug,
I see.
destroying your face-up card. I almost said face-down card. It's face-up because swords. I'm great,
Oh my god, what a good combo.
and I'm not
Oh
done.
my god.
I then sacrifice both of my monsters in order to summon the Hell Centipede.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see why he didn't do the thing. Okay.
And finally, I activate Last Will.
It's back.
Because a monster went to my graveyard this turn, I can special summon one monster with an attack of 1500 or less from my deck.
Oh, he mad. That is gonna be a chunk if he goes for the full 15.
Right, I changed your attack. I can't get you because you're the old version. I need to put the new version in this deck somehow. All right. Does it have to be a normal monster? It does not have to be a normal monster. Good. Oh, but that has to be a normal summon. Never mind. We will go with... I'll use it to summon the Mystic Clown in attack mode.
This is gonna hurt.
Now, Mystic Clown, attack! Followed up by Hell Centipede! As a large chunk of life points is taking out of Benny's life points already.
Not bad.
Sorry you had to fight me. I end my turn.
Wrong.
Ooh, no D drawing.
Taliesin,
Hell yeah.
since you, I believe, was the one that noticed this before, you also notice now that they've started dueling, looking over to him and seeing that rather impressive play, you look
was
back
very
toward Price as you see Price is grinding his teeth looking at this.
I'm going to use every card.
What?
I'm just sitting here like, I'm gonna use every card. No worries about that.
You see
Huh.
Price is angry about this duel.
No,
He's
Yeah, you kn-
pissed.
Damn,
not
he
a
mad.
lot I can do, but for now, I'll end my turn by saying this face down.
Draw.
Price is so mad right now. That's hilarious.
You say that out loud to them?
Yeah, he is.
Huh.
Any of you have anything to say about that?
I mean, oh god, my computer. I mean, this whole thing is about, you know, like, trying to use this in, like, the least amount of, like, cards or whatever, right? And he just used, like, 16 during one.
Oh, he mad.
So basically, if like, if Benny pulls out his own sword, he's gonna be eating shit for the next 3 hours.
Oh, his own swords.
Why are you laughing, Emily?
Second real quick, we'll see a thing. Yeah. I'm going to activate a warrior returning alive in order to get back my heroic legacy Strider. I'm going to then summon my Strider in attack mode. Hell Centipede, attack!
You destroy my nimble flying squirrel!
Ooh, let's go!
Because it's destroyed by battle, I'll
Get that
take
life
1,000
points.
back. And not only that, I think I only have one because of the rules, but
Yes. But if the rules weren't stupid, I'd have more.
If the rules were proper, we'd have more.
And they
another
do go to
one
face
face
down, yep. Then Strider will attack it.
Thank you for the life points.
You won't have them
Game
for
will-
long. Mystic Clown, attack!
That is a net positive of 500 life points.
You won't be able to stall for long. I am my turn.
Wrong. Maybe I should have de-drawn, but oh well.
As you draw, you see the proctor making their way over toward the side of the duel. As you hear from the proctor, Mr. E. Worth, stepping forward, a timeout has been called.
A timeout?
What's the
Duelist.
timeout for?
Duelist, put your hands on the ground. Return to your sides.
Oh, right.
Oh, he means the cards, not your
Yes.
literal hands. Just so you know.
Yes, he tells you to put
Oh.
that your hands, as in your cards, on the floor, and for you guys to return to your side of the fields. You see that Rhino makes his way back toward the raw side, and at that point, Benny, you place your cards on the dueling field and you return for a moment.
Do I actually like put them physically or?
Yes.
Yeah, physically on the ground.
It's basically so you don't add any cards to your hand.
Yeah.
As
Hey,
you
what
guys
are we
are brought
ringing the
over,
bell for yet?
I don't know.
I'm guessing
He's-
it has to do with Price being pissed.
Yeah,
I'll
he
go
was
and check
really
for you
mad.
all.
Thank you very much.
Be right
Thank
back.
you.
So yeah, I don't know if you noticed this, buddy, but he switched the deck he was about to use against you, so I don't know what that specifically means.
It probably means he's not using the technique Price has told him to.
So he's double mad
Mm-hmm.
because he's also using up a bunch of his cards.
Correct.
Whatever the case, I'll either gain or lose respect for him. Well, let's find out.
I honestly hope the Rhino's a good guy. I like them.
Why are you worried about using as many cards? That's just what I told you.
He's worried about it. Prices. That's what I assume anyway.
It means he.
Going
well,
under that
technically-
assumption, that means that the others have the same bad biobands that we do. Though,
Correct.
that duel previous did show that it is still dangerous to them no matter what. Maybe they do have messed up biobands.
Either that or they want to make sure Albus doesn't see their decks from their top duelists. Well, that's some of their strongest duelists, right?
You see Gray look over. Does that mean that Price doesn't know that these biobands were tampered with? And that all of them are
that'd be
tampered with?
rich.
Probably.
Is mine and Kate's the only one that isn't dangerous at this point?
Possibly. He's aware, but he's not changed anything. Possibly.
It's a specific part that you need to do it too, but it's not
You guys see
impossible.
that Rhino hands over their duel disc to the proctor that's there, and him and Price step away. They seem to step off into one of the back rooms for a moment. The two proctors then start talking. Because the duel disc has been passed off, it does not look as if anything is getting tampered with.
Tell me, Benny, do you think you can win with your current hand?
Probably not.
So you're just hoping for the best?
That's the best you can do, right?
That's true.
Damn. Sorry you got a
Yes.
bad hand.
Just because he has a bad hand doesn't mean it's over. He still has his deck. And I hope you're not believing you're admitting defeat right now, right?
Of course not.
It just means we have to figure out, well, you have to figure out what strategy with your hand. I'm guessing you have too many defensive monsters, nothing that can bypass him.
The only thing I have are monsters.
High level monsters, I assume.
No. If they were high level, then maybe there'd be something, but that centipede is what I'm worried about the most.
You find
Well,
that Miss Inlayton makes their way back over. Apparently there's some kind of a health checkup going on.
A health checkup?
And that's what they told the proctor. Or that's what
Shouldn't
they
that
told
be
the other.
for fucking what's her name for Drew? She looked really out of it.
Apparently, the reason that the person up on the board there, Mr. Rhino, I believe, was in the position he was in was because he hadn't taken his medications today. He should be back very soon.
is there someone with him checking his medication?
Yes, his teacher.
Apart from his teacher. He obviously has a bias, correct? For a student.
Bias?
It's a competition setting, so anything could be enhancing his skills. Well,
You're giving him steroids.
This currently. There are things known as smart drugs, correct?
There wasn't any reason to think that as they say that, you see a slamming of the doors on the other side. As stepping out, Price seems to walk out alone over toward their proctor. There is some very heated conversation, looking as if Price is rushing for a moment as both him and the proctor return inside. As they do, you also note that Felix runs out and goes over, as does
he's
Grace,
dying.
as does Pitt.
Oh god, they're dying. My god, Rhino, help!
As they rush off, you see that as all that goes down, eventually, after about 10 minutes goes by, Rhino is brought back out. As Rhino is brought out, you see that his hair is slightly disheveled. You also see that there is a fresh bruise along their face.
No, that doesn't look like any medication now, does it?
I'll go check up on it.
That is a bruise.
As they rush to the other side, Rhino seems to pull off from the teacher and start making his way up toward the dueling arena.
Oh my god, he's back at it.
As the teacher runs over, tries to grab his arm, he pulls it out and then goes over. And as he does, he asks for his dual disc. Bryce seems to go and get it for him, bring it over to him, and then storm back off, heading over toward the proctors.
Trouble in paradise, it seems.
The proctor returns after about 5 minutes. Apparently he fell.
Right on his face.
They were trying to get him over to his medication and he had fell. That being said, we got him up and they were going to be taking him over to the hospital area, but he said he wanted to duel.
I mean,
He
that's
doesn't
fair.
seem to have any life-threatening injuries, so there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Concussions aren't usually visible.
He seems to want to finish the duel. He said he didn't pass out or anything like that. He looks over to Benny as the teacher looks over to him. Are you all right continuing the duel?
Very well.
You do what you need to do, Benny. And
I
make sure you
will.
win, even if the odds are against you.
Benny doesn't respond as he looks to the bruise.
You look over to your opponent. You see a face filled with determination over on Rhino.
That's what Rhino would have wanted, dude.
As you look at him, he does seem angry. The bruise definitely adding some color to his face. You see him as he straps his dual disc on and picks up his hand. He does look back at his teacher, who has gone back to looking very angry.
Benny, you see that, right?
Of course I do.
It means he wants you to go all out.
I know.
Benny, you step your way back up onto the area. As you do, sorry for the intermission, everyone. We'll continue things back on Benny's turn. Start whenever you're ready. Do you have anything to say or ask while you're here, or do you want to just start things back up?
He's going to just look to him, see their determined face, about to say something, but then goes, I don't know the full story, but he doesn't have control over you.
Nobody does. We're dueling
Let's
for our own
see.
reasons. I can see how determined you were too.
Yeah.
Then let's go. None of the others matter right now. What matters is what's happening here.
Right.
As the duel is called back on, it's your turn, Benny. You already drew?
Yeah, I drew before the timeout. So this isn't gonna win me this. But I'll summon Wild Raptor Urabi.
That's a dinosaur.
During my battle phase, all face-up monsters on the field lose 300 attack, except for dinosaur monsters. Also, DM Sama, do I know what Phantom Beast Gazelle does for me as thing?
Currently not. That being said, you have had Venom Beast Gazelle before as a thing, and you've been wanting it to be your thing for a while. Go ahead and roll me for your experience. We'll see if you learn anything.
All right. I probably should have done this before summoning. Whoop. Nope.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 7 and I don't think I'll have enough.
You know that it has something to do with beasts. They are the king of those. The 7 plus your experience of absolutely nothing. Let me see if you have any fleetings. 'Cause I know a couple of fleetings came a little while ago. There is one fleeting for Benny. Roll me one more time.
Hooray! 9.
Unfortunately, you do not know what Gazelle's ability is. You know that each dual AI has 2, potentially more, but right now you guys just know that there are 2. Currently, you'd have no idea though. You can try to activate it, but if you do not have the requirements on the field, that means you will be wasting it.
All right. Urabi, attack Mystic Clown.
Mystic Clown will go down to a 1200 as you do that. That means Arabi will attack and do 500 points. You get back up to
You should really
1,000.
reset that every time.
You know, shut up. How about?
No.
Mystic Clown is destroyed. You note as soon as a monster goes to the grave, looking like a wash of fatigue seems to go over the face of your opponent. He's gonna roll. That is a natural 20. He doesn't give a fuck.
Hooray. I'm glad he did it.
I end my turn.
Nico, can I use destruction now?
Yeah.
Cool. I
wanna
want to buy
use
you
it?
some time. Yeah.
You find that as he goes to draw, there is a moment where he does seem to grab at his arm. For a second, it looks like he is taking a breath, trying to catch his breath after just having the tumble that he apparently had. After that happens, though, you do find that the referee seems to put a hand up. Time allotment done. Benny's turn.
What?
Hell yeah.
If you don't do your move within the time limit, you have to forfeit your turn.
Oh my god.
Right.
Do you want to draw or de-draw?
Draw.
Okay.
That was pretty much a D-draw. I activate Swords of Revealing Light.
Ooh.
There's the swords.
Damn it.
And then I summon Battle Locks. Oh wait, that's Beast Warrior, damn it. Well, I'll still roll. If I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
He has beast in the thing.
Currently, no.
Nope. For now, Urabi will... Urabi, or say Urabi... Kill Strider!
Another 800 points gets taken away from him.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
The effect thing? You take no battle damage from attacks involving this card?
The first line.
Oh! I was reading the rest of the effect, like, where is that at? You are correct, though. Doop, doop, doop. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why I didn't attack them last turn.
That is true, that is true. Is it his turn?
Yep.
He nat 20
My
last
turn.
time, so I'm not going to have him roll this time for the fatigue. He
He
will
did
draw.
skip his turn for it, so.
Ugh. Place a monster in defense mode, and in my turn.
Draw. Don't
That
pay
was the
attention to me.
first turn for swords. I believe in you.
You got this.
All right.
You can turn this around.
I summon Phantom Beast King Gazelle.
Upon summoning Gazelle, you now know that at any point after this Gazelle is gone, you can summon your dual AI if you wish as well. Just letting you know that rule beforehand.
Ooh.
All right.
But you have to wait until this Gazelle is gone.
And I need to do math. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Me as the... I just forgot my cards. Hold on. Okay, it's 6 and 5. Okay.
You only have 2?
Yeah. You guys took all the rest?
There. No, there's like over here.
No.
There's like 6
6 what?
cards. There's all
Not
those.
a beast, not 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 a beast. Oh, I could have probably done this one.
I like that you only want beasts. That's funny.
I want monsters. Anyway. Beast dinosaurs, beast warriors. Either way, I don't think those work with my deck. Anyway. I can't use any of them.
What are we doing right now?
I was reading.
Okay.
And I was reading wrong. Alright. Urabi, attack the face down.
You attacked my mystical elf.
Since it's only attack, it doesn't lower. 300. Boop, boop, boop.
I only have a few turns left to build up your board, otherwise my hell centipede is going to destroy you.
I'm aware of that.
Also roll because you put out another beast.
Beast.
Roll to see if you figure out anything about Gazelle.
Me when I post
Nope.
beasts.
End turn.
Beast picks for free.
Draw. I'll place one card face down. Then I'm going to sacrifice my mystical elf in order to bring out Trance the Magic Swordsman,
Oh God.
a card that I have to
Trance.
put in this deck because they made me.
Gender.
Because I have to have a normal monster of the 6-star or 5-star.
It's very gender of you.
And I
Very
didn't
gender.
have a panda. Anyway. That'll end my turn.
Draw.
That is the second turn
Second
for swords.
swords.
I'll set this. This kinda sucks balls. I don't say that out loud.
Good. I hate ball.
You
All is
monster.
life.
I'm like-
I love balls.
I
I
love
summon-
balls.
Arm mail in face up defense mode.
Interesting play.
And I'm going to roll again if I can.
Let me check out Armo real quick.
Beast
Yeah, go ahead.
warrior.
Go ahead, sure.
Nope.
You want use one of your special rerolls? These ones.
I mean, you don't even know if it's gonna be worth it. You know, you don't want to waste your rerolls.
I do. Here you go.
Me who wastes rerolls at every
All right,
opportunity.
go ahead, roll me again, Lil.
All right.
That's why- there we go.
Lil, Or should I say, Benny?
Yeah.
Of course you know what your Gazelle's dual AI does. You learned that last night when you were going over your cards.
I was just really tired and like distracted by the bruise on their face.
Yeah, now that you've had time to think about it, you know that Gazelle is able to give any all beast, which is to say beast, beast warrior, or winged beast on your field for 1 turn, 700 attack points. He basically has a rush recklessly effect.
That does make sense.
I just noticed Urabi's a beast.
Yee,
I thought they were just pure dinosaur.
yee.
Oh my god. You could do it.
Alright. Yep.
Do it!
All right. I'm going to use my dual AI now.
Hmm?
I'm going to use Gazelle to give Urabi 700 more attack points. I was going to save this for later, but unfortunately I don't have a choice anymore. Urabi! Attack Hell Centipede!
As this happens, he reaches for a moment to go to his cards. We're gonna roll really quick. He does not make it in time because he is so stunned by the fact this dinosaur is so big. Big dino. Hell Centipede is struck and destroyed.
Okay, so how does the effect work? When does the AI effect work?
You can use it at any point. It's basically like a rush recklessly, so you can use it as a quick play spell. Whenever a quick play spell can be used, you can use that effect, but you can only use it once a duel.
Oh, once a duel. Ooh,
Yep.
I should have saved it.
I think that was a
Okay.
good time to use it.
I think it's a good time.
Another card goes to the grave. I'm gonna have him roll. He's good.
He's more than good. He's great. He's peachy.
All right. It's a powerful dual
Yeah.
AI. What's about its other effect?
No, you're fucking. I'm kidding. You'll see that soon enough. It's your move.
So you can't use it again this turn. Good to know. Draw. I activate card destruction.
That's horrible for him.
It's not very good for him. He only
Good
gets
for
rid of
Benny.
1, but Benny,
Same amount or 5?
you get back 3. But Benny, I also need you to roll me for your resilience because a lot of cards are going to the grave.
Oh, what a
can do it.
bitch. It's not resilience, it's perseverance.
Right, your perseverance, my bad. That is a 5.
How much? How
Benny,
much is my perseverance?
Not
You
you're
have
0.
You also have 2 fleeting.
Oh, you do. Roll me 2 more times.
3 fleeting.
12. 6. One more time. 8. One more time. 14. You are fine, but you do feel as each of those cards go to the grave, you feel an exhaustion wave over you. Oh, not that. Trying to... What's the button to look at a face down card again?
It is Shift Alt.
Yeah, shift alt.
Oh, okay. Thank
Shift
you.
alt Cuttingham.
No problem. We've been using it a lot to look at Ben's cards.
I'll place 1 card face down. In my turn, your Swords of Revealing Light is now gone.
Very well.
Again, you feel a slight bit of exhaustion go over because Sword's going, but you're fine.
Draw.
It's time to read. Because the effect is a little confusing to me, the player.
That means he has a nimble in his hand.
Nani?
A nimble.
Yeah. Because their effects
Oh, I
are
don't
crazy.
Well, I'm not gonna do that right now. Because right now, I'm gonna sacrifice the Arabi and Battle-Ox to summon Metal Hunter the Black Forest.
Ooh.
That
Hey,
has
boy.
50 more attacks than you, bitch.
That's all you need.
Metal Hunter, attack!
I activate a trap. His hand was already on the trap before anything because last time he didn't know and he was caught off guard. Spell, shadow spell.
Ugh,
What was that about having 50 more attack?
that was out of character, you bitch. Fine then. For main phase 2, defense, and then my turn.
Draw. You won't be able to get away with going defensive. I summon Rapid Warrior in attack mode. I'm going to use Rapid Warrior's ability. This turn, it can attack you directly. Other monsters on the field can't attack. Rapid Warrior, attack for 1200.
Not so fast. I think this works in this case.
I think it does.
I think.
I activate Staunch Defender.
Ooh.
You're attacking Metal Hunter the Black Forest.
This is a conundrum for me.
I mean, it does say during this turn your
No.
opponent can only.
It definitely works. I'm debating for something from his opponent. What is the
Oh.
best move? It is literally his only one.
The only thing that's kind of weird about it is no other monster can attack from Rapid
I
Warrior.
activate 7 Tools of the Bandit. I pay 1,000 life points to negate your trap card and destroy it.
Very well.
Him taking 1,000 there is a problem though, because he knows that that's bad for him. I'm gonna roll.
We're rolling. He's probably gonna stand strong.
That's
He's
3. You see, as soon as 7 Tools goes to the grave, and as soon as the life points are taken, he does seem to jerk very violently and hold on to his knee as he lands. Ugh! Rapid Warrior attack! In my turn.
It's gonna be a back and forth for a bit. It's gonna be like a dick contest for a second. I hope you, the audience, understand.
Hey, Benny likes dick, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I sacrifice Phantom Beast Gazelle to summon Frenzied Panda.
Ooh.
The panda.
Frenzied Panda, attack Rapid Warrior.
It's gonna be a 1,300 from him. 1,350. This Rapid Warrior is destroyed. I'm gonna roll again. That is another HP away.
This man is.
This is gonna be the funniest next turn. End.
Draw! I set a monster in defense mode. Trance the magic swordsman. Attack frenzy panda.
That's 50.
Yep.
50.
But a monster goes to the grave. Roll me for your resilience.
This is gonna hurt!
You will take 1 HP. You have 2 HP remaining. I'll end my turn.
Benny Tristan the book. Oh, don't.
I probably should have. Oh well. Waka waka.
Waka waka.
I don't think you could work actually. Why are you 2600? Fuck you.
You have a 10-star in there?
Can you generate
No.
one?
Yeah, they ain't gonna work even if I do that. Man, I wish. I wish.
It's a very interesting duel.
I love this.
Very well. I'm going to summon in the magic trap zone, Nimble Bob Squirrel.
Ooh. While it's there, it cannot be attacked or targeted with effects if there's no other monster in the same column. While this monster is face up on the field, your nimble monsters can attack directly. Any damage they inflict is halved. This card can be used as a level 2 tuner. So
You might want to put it into a different slot.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing this one for a reason. I mean, oh no, I should have put it in a different slot.
do you wish to attack directly?
I'm attacking directly.
Nimble Barba Squirrel goes forward, sends a little tornado across the field, and does 500 damage.
All right.
Attack from the spell and trap card zone.
That's right. And with that, I'll end my turn.
Yeah.
Draw.
Nico,
What-oh?
one more destruction.
you're gonna the fucking destruction again?
Yeah, last one.
That's the last thing he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
You find that as he is looking at his cards, looking at everything, he seems to be paying more attention to his own injury / his own tiredness at the moment. And unfortunately, again, it is called the turn for him. He does not make a decision as to what to do. It is your turn now.
Okay, draw. I guess I'll do something else.
I wish you de-drawed.
You ruined his
let's see.
plan, Kate.
He doesn't need to de-draw. He's fighting as he learns.
That is true.
Okay.
This music really is helping.
Yeah.
It's about.
Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Oh, whoops, I missed. Okay, what was the first effect with Gazelle? It's I can summon it from the AI zone.
Yes, you can bring it to your regular zone now if you'd like. However, if anything ever happens to your dual AI after summoning it, you lose the duel at the end of the turn.
Okay, that's how that works. Good to note.
So if you bring it out, you have another monster to attack with. But if it's ever destroyed at the end of that turn, if you don't have something in the dual AI slot, you lose.
Okay.
By the way, I've made exactly 2 cards that now affect that zone.
Yay!
What? Can I have it?
No. I'm
How
not done.
dare.
I'm not done with the things they're in yet.
How dare.
You don't rush me. I'm a
Okay.
master of alchemy.
What I'm going to do
I believe in you.
is cry a little bit. Anyway,
I believe in your cry.
I believe.
Eat 'em.
okay, I'll do that, actually. I'll summon Cyber Monkey,
Monkey.
and then I'll Synchro Summon.
It seems like whenever you send monsters to the graveyard for a synchro summon, you do not lose any stamina.
I summon Red Desert Swordtail.
Ooh.
Wait, can you do that with that? Don't you need 1+1 non-tuner?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's not a tuner. Fuck yeah.
He's not too-
I forgot Cyber Monkey was not in fact a tuner. My bad. He looks like he would be.
Red Desert Swordtail, attack the face down.
As you attack
I'm-
Drooling Lizard, I will roll for him. That's a nat 1.
Oh shit.
He's still up.
Okay. Barber Squirrel, attack.
500 life points go away.
End turn. Choose, Spider-Man.
Draw. He looks to your monsters. He looks to his own hand. I have trance. I have trance attack your monster. Metal Hunter of the Black Forest.
That's 650.
Now in my turn.
You want to try
True.
the book? No.
We're having a
I keep
manly fight? What
forgetting.
are you talking about? We're having a blow
you
on
can
blow.
read in a manly fight.
They're going to blows.
There we go.
Just like in my yaoi.
I activate Closed Forest.
Ooh. Beast monsters gain 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard, maximum 1,000.
Let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got the 1,000.
You see Red Desert Swordtail immediately go up to a 3250.
Wait. Oh, it is a beast. Oh, shit.
Yep.
Yep.
And I summon Nimble Ruby Panda.
Everybody clap.
Same effect, can't be targeted. While there's a monster in the same column, can attack twice in the same battle phase.
Red Desert Swordtail, attack.
You attack and destroy Trance. As he will take 650.
And attack again.
Oh, you had Red Desert Swordtail attack. So this thing's attacking now, Ruby Panda?
What? I thought he's attacking twice.
Well, you said Red Desert
You
Swordtail
attack
attack.
first with a big one.
Yeah, you attack with the big
And
one
now you're
first.
attacking with Ruby Panda.
Wait, while there is a monster in the same
Oh god, he's reading.
Are you attacking with Nibble Ruby Panda
You just said Red Desert Sword Tail attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Swordtail attacking twice.
No, he attacks twice.
That'll be too
Okay. Ruby Panda attacked twice.
Ruby Panda goes up to a 2,000, by the way. So he attacks for 1,000 thanks to Barbara Squirrel.
And I draw a card.
He then attacks for another 1,000. It's for the end phase. You draw a card,
Oh.
but you do it. And then Barbara Squirrel is going to attack.
Yes. Can I attack without using the effect, or
You
does it have to
cannot.
be? Okay.
That's why these things have strong effects. It's because it always affects them.
Okay. And you said that these effects are quick play spells, right?
If you'd like to, you can. Usually you would have to summon it first. But if you would like to do it, you can.
If I recall, like quick play.
No. The effect
effects are
he
quick
had is
plays.
quick play.
Yeah, with
Summoning him
delay
is not
you're
an
summoning.
effect.
Yeah.
But I will allow it this time.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking a different. I was thinking how you can summon monsters like with certain effects and they can attack with the effect kind of
Yes.
thing. I thought it was one of those things.
Yeah, and when it comes to his effect, it is essentially Rush Recklessly. So you can use essentially just Rush Recklessly as a card as his effect.
Oh no! I meant the other effect.
You don't know the other effect. Summoning isn't another effect.
Summoning is
Oh,
what
so
all
I'm
dual
not-
AI does.
Yeah. You
Okay.
don't know the second effect. That's something you just
So-
don't know.
But you can do it now if you
okay.
want to, is what I'm telling
I-
you.
I thought I could do like the AI, have it summon as an effect and then attack.
No, you have to do it at the start of your battle phase. But again, I'm saying you can now if you want to.
No, let's move forward. I wanted to be a drama queen, and that fell in my face. I wanted to have Gazelle.
All right,
pop
let's
out
artificially extend this one more turn then. My turn?
and- yeah.
I draw. I end my turn. You attack directly, game.
But I want to attack with 2 gazelles.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter. We have other things to do today.
Okay. Sorry.
As you summon your gazelle and you attack directly.
I'm just curious what I would. Oh, I would have got Black Pendant. That's funny. All right.
As you end the duel, before anything, let's go ahead and decide what cards you want from the duel.
Feedback ward looks cool. I like that effect. Anyway.
You're getting the Hell Centipede?
Yeah.
Okay, he does have more Hell Centipedes, so I will give that back to him. Do-do-do-do.
Oh, it's not a. It's a monster. That's fine. Maybe one day I'll get a DNA thing.
Bling, bling, bling. Even if he would have played another monster, you would have just attacked directly. So there was literally nothing he could do.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just
No, it's cool.
I thought that it was the second effect was summoning itself.
No, that's just what all dual AI can do.
I was trying to be fancy with the timing.
As Benny wins the game, at the very end of it, you see that Rhino looking forward. He goes to stand up. It takes him a minute to do so. Seems like he goes to stand and then stumbles and then stands again. As he does, he turns around and starts walking down the stairs.
Hey.
Hmm.
You did good. And I'm sorry with whatever situation you're going through.
I did do good. You did better. And then he walks down the stairs.
Is guy love between two guys?
In Rhino's mind, oh wow, Benny did great. The reality, Kate stopping time, kicking him in the balls.
Zawaldo.
As he gets to the other side, where the teacher is, the teacher does look as if he looks him over, and then points to the exit. As Rhino starts making his way out,
Leave.
as he does, he brings with him Drew.
You see, he's not getting told to leave because he's lost. He's just taking Drew out, who they didn't have anyone to take.
I will say though, I was paying attention to some of the stuff, like what if Kate didn't? That sort of revealing like was so fucking clutch. That even with that, and the fact it was.
Fine.
But I thank you.
No problem. I was like, I don't do enough stuff for you, and you do stuff for me. So I thought, destruction. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
For you.
The ball kicking.
Yes.
As you
They
guys
call
get to the end of this, you hear from the other side, that's 3 duels. As we now sit here, for the moment, we will take a short intermission to check on the health of our players and to have a short break for any sort of he stops for a second. You just hear the Chancellor, just tell them they can go to the bathroom. There is a laughter that emits from around the area as you see the Proctor looking as if he has a slight blush on his face. We'll be going to commercial.
I imagine
As
the
he
screen
then
cutting off and
runs off the stage.
I imagine the screen cutting off, but the audio's still there, and him just going, I need to fucking piss.
We're halfway done.
Halfway done.
Good job,
Two
Benny.
win.
Yeah, Benny.
Great job.
Hey, a real blow for blow kind of thing there.
If it wasn't for me, we'd already be in a great spot here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you don't need to apologize again. You have
Sorry about that. That bathroom break was needed out of game 2. I was holding that in all duel. Anyway.
Really had to pee.
Right now the ball's in Alka. Also, I need to get my card back. Hold up.
It was brought to you.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, Benny, good job, and I think this actually would work better with you. It's a beast.
It's an all beast.
Kate seems to hold out King Convoy Legion to you.
I'm looking for it. Where in the map are we?
Right here.
Oh.
I can tell you're struggling with making synchros, so that was another
Yeah.
reason why I picked it. I was gonna give it to one of you guys anyway.
Thank you very much.
No problem. It means next time when you duel him, you can go all out, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to duel him again, right? No, we don't need to worry about things.
Hey, we can worry a little.
No, we don't.
What the hell was that back there? Are we just gonna ignore that happened the whole timeout thing?
Right now, we can't do much about it.
Well, you could always go check on them if you want to. They looked like they were going out to the infirmary.
Half an hour, right?
I think I'll do that. Good luck on your duel.
I'll do the
We're on
same.
break right now, Benny.
He's like, no, I'm going. Goodbye.
Good for you to assume that I
Don't-
was going next, because I was.
I said Taliesin and Gregor. Come on. I don't
No,
know
I'm
which
not to
one.
be included.
And
You put
Don't you-
Talon first. You fed his ego. It's too late.
Oh, you go
Nah,
check
you
on
just
them. Go
have
check
those
on those two. Go. Get out of here.
Yes,
don't-
miss.
Go on, go.
all right, I thought you had to prep
Let's
your
get
deck.
going,
Records
Benny.
just starts pushing you guys.
Oh,
All right, okay, goodbye, everyone.
I'll wait here. I have no idea who that person is.
I don't neither.
I don't
Why
know who
am I
the other
going?
person is either.
You can just leave when we arrive.
I'll come with you. 5 of you, as you go to move by, you do find that there is some cheering for you guys as you go. You also
Thousand
notice
waves.
Caitlin, as you go by, there is a smug look coming from your grandma looking down to you. But then you
Yeah,
also notice there's another smug look coming from the mayor looking over at you.
I'm gonna make so much money.
First of all, it's like, yeah, I know. I look good in red, Grandma. Yeah, I know I won.
He's made so much money today.
I made
Nobody
money
bets
from
on
these
nobody bets on
students.
Slifers, but I did, because I had the insider information.
Isn't that illegal?
Shut up!
Okay.
I didn't
have
say it
fun.
out loud and you didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Satellite 2 with you.
To the
Would you like to put her a little
satellite,
higher, sir?
to the satellite 2 with you.
No, wait, no way.
Tag him and bag him.
Moran shows back up.
Yes.
With pleasure.
As
So anyway,
the 5 of you go by, heading off toward where the infirmary is, you do find stepping out into the main section of the school is relatively easy. You guys know where essentially all of the main rooms and buildings are in this place. Going out into said main area, you do find that there are quite a few more people who are here today. Looking out, there are some screens that are showing highlights of the 2 duels that were happening up around the area. In like little squares off to the sides of the screens. The rest of them are dominated with advertisements, most of which seem to have been very short notice picked, since a lot of them say seemingly are advertisements for like upcoming elections, and it has the mayor's face.
gross.
As
Where's the Priska Poppers ones?
because
Oh,
she's dead. She died in the satellite.
No one took my legacy Alex gun?
No,
Isn't Stack
I don't-
you only had a
in the
legacy in the
satellite?
satellite.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but then everyone like got out of the satellite and experienced real soda, so you know.
All the
Oh,
people in the satellite
fuck.
came out and got like Dr. Pepper and said, "Oh shit, Priska's sucked."
Like, I'm not saying Prisco wasn't a genius. She was doing amazing shit with what she had.
The only
but
thing that
she
was
had
better
2
was
nickels.
the only thing that was better was the street juice.
The Baka Blast.
The Baka Blast, my bad.
They haven't been able to get
Blast.
back the flavor of Baka Blast
It's
again.
almost
but,
like
yeah.
it's almost like they can't find that secret ingredient to Baka Blast.
There have been like bounties posted up on online boards trying to find it. The major soda corporations are scrambling to figure it out.
You make your way to the infirmary. As you do find that there is a rhino seemingly sitting or standing just outside of the room. He looks like he could be sitting because there's a bench right beside of him. He has not taken it. But the 5 of you do make your way over to him. As he looks back over to you, he does not talk.
Hi. Came to
I was hoping you'd
Yeah,
stay
what
quiet.
happened?
Yo, Rana, you alright? Damn, we just kind of saw you there. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was
Are
a
you fine,
rather
fine, or are you doing the same when Benny tells me that he's fine whenever I'm talking to him?
whenever the duel ended, I felt extremely fatigued. It was almost like I had 2 life left, and then I lost, and I lost 1 extra life. So now I'm down to
If
1
you could
life.
quantify your life points from this to this.
I don't think it was fair that we had to do with these circumstances. We deserved a duel where we could go all out and not get exhausted after every.
And also not have a break in play because, let's be honest, the jerk of a teacher, Mr. Price, feels like it's cool to hit a student.
He didn't hit me.
Then what happened?
Mm-hmm. Push.
He holds on that word for a moment before I jerked away from him. He was trying to talk to me. I jerked back, and I fell down the stairs.
So he pushed you.
And I fell down the stairs.
You fell down the stairs, but only your face got hurt.
It's the only part you can see that's got hurt, by the way, guys. He's wearing
I
a
know.
full blazer.
He is wearing a full blazer, but you know.
I think you should prove
also-
it by taking.
He's also, during the duel, grabbed onto both his arm, his waist, and his knee, I've mentioned.
Ah, I thought it was just the one injury from the arm. I see now. I retracted what I say in the canon.
Personally, I think he should prove it to us by taking off his shirt.
Agreed.
No.
Oh, I mean, no. That would be weird. That'd be really weird. Why would we even ask that?
And then he circles the injuries going, you still hurt?
Oh my god.
Who did this to you?
Either way, I'm fine. If you're fine,
So-
then why did the teacher even want to talk to you first to begin with? We heard it was medicine, but
I'm guessing it involves the 2 decks you had.
he looks over to you as you say that.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
this guy pointed it out.
He doesn't seem to hide that. He's like, yeah.
Wait, it wasn't medicine?
I was given a deck before the tournament to use. The teach didn't seem to think my deck could cut it. That being said, I feel like as soon as I use his deck, I'll be indebted. And I don't want that. My goal is to make it to Obelisk after this.
You don't want to be going around or anything.
The only problem is, yes, I haven't won now, so it's gonna be a bit of a longer road.
It seems that whatever happened when he took you away, that more so caused your loss than anything. If you weren't hurting so much, you wouldn't have had so many pauses. So treat that as your teacher's mistake rather than yours.
It doesn't matter, it still means I'm not moving up. I don't blame you, Benny. You played a good duel. And I do want to duel you again one day.
Yeah, without these restrictions.
I don't know if you need to win specifically. I mean, I've seen Drew was a sniper just last week. Then she fought for y'all. Surely you can probably talk to Professor Jones about moving up. If that's something that the Roth can just have done willy-nilly.
Your way of looking at the world is quite different than mine.
I don't want to ask for any favors to move up. I moved up into Raw with my own power, though I've learned since then that they basically wanted to accept everyone. I'll move to
Yeah, there's
Obelisk.
nothing that's gonna do an open door policy on this whole thing.
I'll move to Obelisk with my own power too.
Yeah.
Good.
Even if you do, though, that means you're going to be stuck in Raw after all of this, right?
Though
Where
you
your
could just go
teacher
to Slack.
can talk to you and you jerk out of their way for more falls.
Raw has a lot of stairs, you know?
Life has a lot of stairs.
Life has many stairs, Rhino boy.
I'm very confused of how you all are bringing up the stairs like this.
I mean, he's casual with it.
You're acting like it wasn't stairs, but it was stairs.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Alright.
Samurai looks at all you, then looks to Benny like, no, and we're assuming that Price pushed him down the stairs. He's just not saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, you don't need to just go. Well, all you need to do is wait for the next exam to be put into the right class, and you could do that while not being in Raw. There's ways to skip through, if I recall correctly.
If we win this, people are allowed to move back to Slifer if they want.
And besides, we have this goal of making Slifer the winning dom anyway.
The winning dorm.
Correct. Price has been getting as many Raws in to bolster his numbers, and you've seen how he's being restrictive with decks. He only wants the best of the best, currently. And restriction is not a best way to get someone to be their best.
He's unwittingly stifling my competition here, and I don't particularly like that.
Also, if we do get best dom as Slifer, imagine how pissed off he'll be if you went to Slifer as well.
I guess it does mean if you do beat us here, you did beat the best that Raw has.
Correct.
Most people would seem that Slifer would be better than Raw at that point. And Slifer has less people, so it looks more exclusive.
Exactly. And at that point, it's just Obelisk, which also has less people.
Not to forget to mention, when we do win this, the card shop's gonna be opening up near the Slifer dorm anyway. So on top of that, you'll be able to get your cards quicker than other students.
I could use a bit of an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to his dual disc and then looks over to what appears to be an empty holster on his waist as he looks at it. I already gave the cards back to him.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie, it was tempting to use them.
But you didn't.
What kind of deck was it?
The deck itself wasn't that special. The problem with it was there was actually extra deck monsters. I haven't been able to find any.
Mm-hmm.
None of my own, at least. But I felt that if I even took those, that I would basically be under his thumb for the rest of my time here. My goal is to make it to Obelisk by the end of the year. But if you think Raw is going to be the top dorm by then, not Raw, if you think that Slifer is going to be the top dorm by then, maybe I made a mistake leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we win, you'll have the chance to come back down. It is by volunteer, after all.
You have to keep in mind that you're not the only one I'm gonna be rooting for to climb the ladder. There's another that I promised I would duel at the end of the year. And right now it seems like the two of you have potential to be very powerful by the end of the year. I have to make sure I catch up. Otherwise, I won't be able to duel either of you.
Huh. Well. We'll see. It all goes on if you guys can win 2 more duels, right? He looks over to the bench next to him, and he actually does, at this point, take a seat.
Whether
We've got this. We've got one of our luckiest duelists, and we have. Well, I don't need to say anything because he'll just make his own introduction. Talzin.
The best student among the students that are dueling today. Me.
See.
I'd be careful. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that said that they weren't going to use those cards. The others will have pretty strong decks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what luck has in store.
Not to mention those two girls, Grody and Grace, I think. They're up next. One of them we haven't been able to see much of, and the other has a decent win-loss record in their own.
We already know he's facing Grody. You ready for your second date?
Hey. Hey.
Well, I can't tease you.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm not ready. In front of all these people, this feels a little bit
You do sound a little bit too embarrassed. It's okay, Gregor. I'll duel next.
You know what? Yeah, go for it.
Confidence switch for you to duel Grody.
All right, go for it, buddy. Then I was just making a joke.
You're gonna have to choose at that point, Taliesin, whenever you get in there, who you're gonna want to fight.
I get it now, Taliesin. It's like wrestling.
Yeah. Well, unless they, decide to do their thing that we told them that they could do at any point.
Oh, they 100% will.
They 100% will.
They know exactly. They know exactly who they want to fight who now because of that.
Mm-hmm. And Taliesin would I do plan on. I think his name's Felix. I think I'll duel him.
Benny, you hear the name Felix and you're like, wait, he was so strong. Also, he's really nice looking and I like him. I'm like,
so I think I finally get you, Taliesin. You're what they call in the wrestling business a heel. So you're going to be the villain to Gregor's hero story. And here I thought I was going to be the wingman, but I've got catching up to do.
I'm not a wingman. I'm just here to duel.
Man, you sound like a villain. I thought Gregor was the one considering his name.
Is that how it works? Somebody's a villain to you because I'm suspiciously charming at you?
Yes.
How could you say that?
Easily.
Oh,
White girl. I'm kidding.
poor Gregor.
well, I'll wait here in case anything happens in there. If you want to go try to talk to her, you can, but she was a bit out of it by the time we got her around here.
I'll give it a shot.
He just motions over to the door. Does anybody want to go in with Kate?
Okay, I'm interested. I want to see what's going on.
Go ahead.
I'm cock blocking this.
No, please, you can't block.
What block is there to block?
You think I'll stop just because you're here?
You can watch in the chair.
Get in the cock chair,
Get in the cock chair.
Not the cock chair.
I just imagine Gregor putting like a plunger penis on Kate. I'm blocking you now.
As you guys step in, you find upon stepping into the infirmary, there does not appear to be a nurse about. However, you do find that there is a Drew sitting on the bed, not laying on the bed, sitting on the bed. As they're sitting there, they look up. They seem to, for a moment, have just a contemplative look on their face, but as soon as you guys walk in, a smile goes across it. Oh, hey.
Hey,
Are you alright? You kinda took a hard fall for a bit there.
don't worry.
Yeah,
I
I'm
caught you.
doing all right, but
I mean, I guess you didn't fall. Yeah, you didn't get caught.
these things are rough, right? They hold up the bio band that they've taken off of themselves.
Yep, especially considering it was your second duel.
Second duel?
We know.
Oh, yeah. I guess you would, huh?
Yeah. Why do you think I didn't go easy on you?
She looks guilty for a second, but then looks back. I don't know what you're accusing me of, but when it comes to these things, I had about as much understanding as anyone else does.
Mm-hmm.
I did what I was
Silly.
told to, and it turned out weird.
You know, she was left collapsed on the floor, right? If no one checked in on her, that's how she would have been all day.
Yeah, she was not looking good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it was not great.
Especially because the duel didn't end.
Not my best idea.
But why would you do it even?
Well, this morning, I made my way back to the old dorm. I went up earlier in the week. Whenever I did, I was told by the professor that if I could get a quick duel in before the tournament, it would probably help us out. So I did. I know that that's basically sabotage, but at the same time, she's really strong. I didn't think that I could actually do it, but when we were dueling, she seemed tired. A lot more tired than I expected. By the time she got out her big monster, she sort of just... I don't want to say shut down, but she sort of shut me down.
What, you stop like taking like input or something?
No, she wouldn't talk to me anymore.
Oh.
Eventually, she just told me to get out. I could tell she was pissed, but about an hour later, I looked at my dual disc and I saw that it was still going. I thought for a second there that she had kind of pulled one over on me. I thought that she had wanted to maybe do something when we got into the duels. But just a little bit after that, I saw my life points go down and then I sort of passed out for a bit.
Yeah, that wasn't her.
That was kind of a group effort, yeah.
Yeah, I assume when you guys told me that she was on the ground, I didn't leave her on the ground, but I did duel her and got her really winded, I guess.
Just because your teacher said so.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna defend her. That man is terrifying.
It's not
Yeah,
even that
but I
he's
wouldn't-
terrifying, though. What I have seen him do with some other students are kind of sketchy. I
You
really-
can't do her in there. You haven't seen the fucking conga line they make there for dueling sometimes. That's not the point. Go on.
I wanted to move up, and he said that if I moved up and took part in this, that I would be in a good position with all of them.
You know, when
Afterwards,
you
he
lost-
handed me a deck earlier today. I was shocked that it was basically a replica of the deck I just fought. But I thought, hey, she kicked my ass with that. I should use it. But it's kind of a little bit too big brain for me.
I'm pretty
Whenever
sure
I
you had that-
remember her talking in her sleep, she was always like talking about like different plays, and
Was she like commenting in her sleep?
she's talked in her sleep like ever since the beginning of the year.
That's freaky.
I have headphones now.
Look, if you know this was important to her, right? You made her basically miss her big debut in that sense. She's already gone through a lot. And unfortunately, Professor Price didn't even care about you when you started to, well, look even more fatigued. He just saw you as a cipher still, even though you're wearing yellow.
I can't really defend myself about that, yeah. Again,
It's not about
I
defending
didn't-
yourself.
I didn't know that she was on the ground. I expected to see her here. I thought she was going to get super shocked whenever she saw that I was going to use her deck. But she didn't show up.
I mean, it's still weird she kind of shut down on you and then apparently dropped to the ground. That's weird.
Yeah, but that's not something we can deal with right now. Probably when she's back up. And
I don't know what she was. I don't know what she was up to. She just sort of played her card, and I saw that what happened. Well, I saw a bit of what happened earlier when it came to the duel that Rhino just took place in. If we were inside the tournament, she would have already been disqualified from that long pause she took. And then by the time I was finally over at her, she just told me to leave.
I guess the bracelet had an effect on her mental. Did she seem different in any sense, or just angry? Notice anything else?
I've been around her a lot this year. I don't think she was angry, though she was probably angry that I was dueling her in the first place. She was more... how do I put it?
On autopilot?
No. Distracted.
I guess something else probably caused her to faint at that point.
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't need to tell us anything.
No, this is already good to know. This is already making things weird.
Sorry.
It's
Again,
fine.
I didn't know I was gonna cause her that much problems.
I believe you. You just wanted to move up, right?
It isn't all it's cracked up to be up here.
Are the beds at least nice?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's at least 1 point.
I at least hoped that I was gonna get my own room though, but with everybody flooding into the raw dorms, everyone's backed up with each other just like in the Slifer dorms.
I mean, you could take one of the third year rooms.
She shrugs. I didn't know they were available.
Yeah, apparently they are. But point is, look, you're probably gonna be heading back to Slifer anyway. And if you did want to become a better duelist, the options available, and you clearly don't like Raw, do you?
It's weird, but I don't know. Is anything gonna change if I just go back? Probably not, right?
Okay, I mean, we're probably gonna be sleeping in those weird bugs for the rest of our lives.
Apart from that, we are actually planning to make some changes to Slifer and do.
And the gays. I mean, you can't really get rid of the gays. It's still gonna happen.
Gregor,
I thought you said the gays for a second.
We can't get rid of them either. The Penny is there.
please stop being homophobic. Anyway.
I'm being birdphobic, not homophobic.
Oh, geese.
Geese. Oh, geese. Point is, we're trying to make Slifer the better dom anyway, and this tournament is probably going to prove that to some extent. If we win, which we most likely are, it's going to show that Slifer isn't, to be messed around with. They're going to have to take that as respect. Things are going to change.
I guess so. If that is what happens, maybe I will move down. Most of the other Slifers came up with me, so if anything, going back down to Slifer maybe would mean I at least maybe get my own room.
Yep. And if you do need help with your deck, dueling technique and whatnot, there's a bunch of people who can help. And if you play look cards, that guy is your guy.
I just want to play monsters and have them attack, man.
I get that.
You can do that with gamble cards. They also have numbers sometimes. It's great for me.
With what I was reading on those cards, I think I never want to look at numbers again.
Look, you saw my field. It was just 1800s. I can teach you.
See, it's simple. If you flip heads, you win, and if you don't, you surrender. It's easy.
I'll see what Nadia thinks.
Should I make you play Cafolians?
If they, no, I'm more meaning, if they don't want me to come back to Slifer, I probably won't.
Yeah, just apologize. Nadia's not. She'll accept your apology. She's a good person. As long as you really mean it.
I'll try to make sure her next debut is good. I mean, the circuit's coming up, right?
Exactly. Don't fuck with any of the bikes. And we'll be fine. Just gotta focus on speed dueling at that point, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick in here for a little bit longer.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah, get your rest and all.
And also, I'm pretty sure, not seeing Price would be really good.
I wish there was anything I could tell you about the others, but I just met them mostly today.
No worries, you've already been forthcoming with everything. And besides, we have two fantastic duelists. Mr. Look over here.
That thing were pretty good.
Hype yourself up, man.
Okay, all right, but I'm the shit. I can take on the world. Damn,
Exactly.
I didn't think it was this kind of level.
Now go get that woman.
I'm gonna go get that woman. Oh God, my computer.
Oh my god.
Go get him, short guy.
Go get him, manlet.
Short pig to
Go
you.
get him, manlet.
Manlet starring Gregor.
You know, watching him be so gung-ho and leaving, ready to go at the next pair of boobs he sees.
Yeah.
Fills me with determination.
I completely understand that. Your boobs are great.
Looks down. Yeah.
I should really expose more cleavage. Thank you for teaching me the way.
Oh, believe me, if we go back to the dorms, I will show you many ways to expose your cleavage within the confines of the dress code. I did a lot of that in high school.
I respect you so much. But make sure you apologize first, then I can actually say I respect you in public.
You can always go a few centimeters short. Who the hell's gonna know? By the time they go to measure it, that means they're looking at your skirt. And no one wants to prove that about themselves.
That is true. Maybe I should get
You could
a
always
skirt.
get to them at that point, like, what the hell were you looking at so hard?
Oh my
And usually they
God.
back down.
That's understandable. I chose to wear pants because they make my ass look fat.
They do.
Especially when I bend over like this.
PHAT.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sometimes I drop my cards on purpose. I did this while I was in Obelisk just to pick them up.
You're a menace.
And that's why I met Belle. Anyway.
Jesus.
As
Oh my god.
you guys share your secrets with each other.
We hear it because Gregor left the door open.
She
Yeah, he could've just ran out.
She understands slightly. She's like, I get it. I'm not entirely sure how much I get of it, but I do get it. As you guys go to leave, Gregor pumped up and ready to return, ready to get going, ready to
Get back in there.
things
Give me
going.
anything here, no bell.
You guys line yourselves up to return, leaving Rhino and Drew behind. As you do, we're gonna end things there for the night.
Hey.
As next week, we will return for the second half of the Interdorm Millennium Brawl.
I'm so upset I didn't fix my D-draw deck.
It's so funny
I'm
that you
so
drew literally
happy
all of them.
that you drew out your D-draw deck and then said, fuck, I didn't fix my D-draw. It was very funny.
Thank you. I was like,
Good
all
duels,
these
guys, good
cards are
duels.
there. Yeah. I was literally looking for the cold card because I put that in my D draws.
How old are they? College age, yes.
Yes,
This is a college.
Thumbs up.
Which means they are all this age to
Legal.
that age.
They are legal in your country.
Some of them would have made their way into the college immediately after their other educations. Some of them might have waited a couple of years.
So I almost went to jail.
Some of them went to
Yeah.
jail.
Wait, do you know anyone that did that?
I would never.
That's why Kate openly flirts with the teachers. They're technically the same age-ish.
It's still weird. Still weird.
It's a Sunday.
I'm your teacher. Not forever.
Not on the weekends.
I'm your teacher. That's what makes it hot.
That's what I want.
But
I'm your
yes,
teacher. I can be your teacher.
we are gonna end things here. Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Goodbye.
Ow.